right, all right. Let's do this. Welcome, everybody. It is time. SmackDown Live, or just SmackDown. It's not live anymore, but it is live. What is up, everyone? Everybody on YouTube, what is up? Everybody on Mixer, what is up? Leave a like on the YouTube channel if you guys can. Very, very appreciated. Showing a replay of what happened last week. Or at TLC, actually.
Is it even effective?
Mo with the cat. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the cat. Thank you for the embers. And a donut. Yo, what's going on over here? Mo with the donut and the cat? Mo's going off. Thank you, Mo. Mo with the hello there cat and the donut hype. I really liked that match with Bray Wyatt and The Miz, though. That was a pretty dang good match. Let's see if I can get into my own chat now.
Oh my God, somebody's here! Oh my God, a running knee! Daniel Bryan is back. The last time we saw this man, he was dragged through the ring and he had his hair ripped out by the Fiend.
I don't know what they're talking about over here. Telling me all kinds of craziness. Let's just hope that it stays going all right. The Leprechaun movie?
May be gone for now,
What?
but it is the return of Daniel Bryan.
What are you talking about? Let's make sure nothing else is playing here. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for a good time?
Fox is live tonight at Barclays Center in Brooklyn and presented by Progressive, your first round choice for auto insurance.
I feel ready. Oh, starting it off with Deztroix. Deztroix University. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Yo, we're killing the wabbit, guys. Oh, his entrance looks really cool with this background and everything. Looks really awesome. All right, I got to get the my screenshot stuff working. So for now, I'm gonna have to get regular Deztroix. Regular. All right, let me pause that. Make sure that this is working. What is up, everybody? You know the Daniel Bryan theme song. Yo, Mo with the donation too? Mo is just breaking it down in here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He looks like he's about to cut a promo here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. Let's see what he's going to say. Daniel Bryan. Yo, Mo, thank you very much, dude. I'll be playing your thing in just a second, your donation. Thank you so much, man.
It's great to be back in Brooklyn. Now, the last couple of weeks, people have been asking me, what happened to you? Where'd you go? And to be honest, I don't know.
You don't know?
All I know is that I felt viscerally the Fiend rip out my beard and rip out my hair. And that when I came to and I got cleaned up and I looked in the mirror, I actually didn't notice the beard or the hair. What I noticed was missing was this weird thing that I had created that was this Daniel Bryan brand. And it was gone, and for some reason it didn't feel lacking. But then I got home and I saw my daughter, and it was the very first time my daughter had seen me without any facial hair, without long hair. And when she saw me, she cried.
Yeah, I bet.
She was scared. She looked at me like she didn't know who I was. Like all she knew was Daniel Bryan, the brand.
I've been there before. I've been there before.
She didn't recognize me, but I recognized me. Because what I saw in that mirror was the man who had never main evented WrestleMania, who was never handed a damn thing, who had to fight and scratch and claw for every single thing he was given. That's the man that I saw in the mirror. And that man was the man who came in on Sunday at TLC and kicked Bray Wyatt's ass. Bray Wyatt likes to talk about changing people. And guess what? He succeeded. But I'm going to change Bray Wyatt too. Bray Wyatt has said that he has trained himself to not feel pain. Well, Bray, why don't you come out here right now and I'm going to prove you wrong.
He's not coming out here. Oh, here comes the Miz. What's the Miz gonna do? Miz is out here with his nice red jacket. Just in time for Christmas. He's dressed up like Santa.
Awful, but Bray Wyatt personally attacked my family. You don't know what it's like to have your home violated, to have some lunatic put puppets in your 2-year-old daughter's crib. He's sick, he's a monster. And at TLC, it wasn't about winning or losing. It was about protecting what I cherish most in this world, and that is my family. Something that Bray Wyatt will never have. I mean, besides his fantasy world that he's created for himself, all Bray Wyatt has is his title. And I am going to take the one thing he cherishes the most, the Universal Championship.
Really? Really? Oh boy. King Corbin. Baron Corbin, baby. Yes. Dude, all these guys are going to get involved in the Universal title picture. That could be cool. Here comes Baron Corbin with his fresh outfit, looking like Westeros. Looking like one of the Starks.
Defeated Roman Reigns this past Sunday at the TLC pay-per-view.
I bring the darkness, I am the thunder. Miz is better than the whole AEW roster. I don't know about Jericho.
Miz, what's the matter?
Maybe on the mic, he's better than all of them.
Dolls
except
showed
Jericho.
up in your new happy home. Well, maybe, Miz, if your daughter had a few more of your wife's genes, it wouldn't have been so scary.
Oh.
And Daniel, boo-hoo-hoo. Little birdie was scared because, well, Daddy came home looking like Baby Yoda. And now you're out here.
Baby Yoda.
And you're talking about your brand. Your brand
Baby Yoga.
is failure.
Mo with your yoga.
Unlike me, of course. I mean, I defeated Kurt Angle in his farewell match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's going to keep bringing that up forever.
I won King of the Ring, and I defeated Roman Reigns last Sunday at TLC.
Here is your winner, King Corbin. Here is your winner, King Corbin. Here is your winner.
Oh, they're just going to keep saying it.
Corbin.
They really want people to hate him.
So look, I don't care what personal issues you guys have with the Fiend,
Bray Wyatt's got something I want. That Universal Championship. And by virtue of my victory over Roman Reigns at TLC, I'm next in line, not either one of you. And you know what? As a matter of fact, not only have you two failed as WWE superstars, you failed as fathers.
Oh.
Well, that crossed the line right there.
Dang, that's dirty. They're going to beat him up. They're like, let's beat him up. They both dropped the mic.
Oh no, King Corbin's outnumbered. Oh, wait a second.
Dolph Ziggler from behind. Oh, super kick to Miz.
Kick to Miz.
And ripped the shirt off with the greatest of ease.
And ambush. You ready for it?
King Corbin's loyal cohort.
End of days.
Now end of days to Daniel Bryan. And Corbin and Ziggler have laid waste to Miz and Bryan here on Friday Night SmackDown.
You may
Dolph's
not like
behind
what
all
King
of them.
Corbin said, but in Corbin's kingdom,
Puts the
might
crown back
makes
on.
right.
He's loving it. They leveled
Corbin and Ziggler taking advantage.
Miz and Daniel
of
Bryan.
Emotional powder kegs of Miz and Daniel Bryan to turn the tables here.
Destruction, man. Absolute destruction right there. Daniel Bryan caught the end of days, and Miz caught a hellacious super kick right to the chin. Heavy Machinery versus the Revival. Miracle on 34th Street Fight. Up next. Okay. What the heck, man? Miracle on 34th Street Fight. Wow. All right. That was a very quick commercial break, if you ask me. People need to stop saying things are ruined and stuff, dude. There's nothing ruined about Dolph Ziggler. Have you been following his career at all? Have you seen like what he's done in his career? There's no ruining him, man. There's no ruining anybody. Nobody's ruined. Everybody's like three great matches and a title shot from being like the tip top dude in the company again. Everybody, every single person. Usable channel 62. Thank you for stomping the taco in here. Yeah, he's in the main storyline of SmackDown right now. I think he could do much worse. I know people would like to see him doing more, but that doesn't mean he's ruined, and that doesn't mean he's unusable or he's never coming back or he's never doing anything. Think about this. For the longest time, he was just off doing his comedy thing. Like he's been out of the loop for a while because he wanted to pursue his own ventures. So of course WWE is not going to just like put him right back on top of everything. Like, would you if you had an employee who worked for you and then they decided that they wanted to go off and just do other stuff instead of showing up for work every day, they wanted to just go off and pursue a career in comedy and go to comedy clubs and tour the country and stuff. I'm sure you'd be like, oh, that's cool, do your thing. But then once they're done doing that for a while and they come back, you're not just going to throw them on top of the heap and just hope that you can count on them to stick around for a while. I'd love to see him have the Intercontinental title, but who else? Like, you got to think, who else has had it? He's already had it like 6, 7, 8 times in his career. The guy's had the Intercontinental title a bunch of times, man. Isn't he like the third most reigning Intercontinental champion of all time at this point? Like you gotta be careful when you're building people. You can't just keep putting titles on people because the title doesn't matter. What's it doing for Shinsuke right now? Is it making Shinsuke's career better? Is it making Shinsuke look more awesome or anything? It's not doing anything for him. Just putting a title on somebody is not the root of a storyline. Right now he's in a storyline. Right now he's in a faction with the biggest heel that the WWE has. He's doing pretty well, man. It could be much worse. He could be backstage with Apollo Crews eating green beans. He was tag champion just a few months ago as well, yes. That is true. And he just came over to SmackDown, right? Gotta give him some time, man. He's not ruined, and he'll be fine. there's only so many people. I would like if they would focus more on him in a singles type of situation. I agree with you there, but he's not ruined, and they've done what they can, man. They've had to build up people like Baron Corbin. They've had to build up other like heels besides just him. But yeah, he's gonna be fine, man. He'll be just fine. Plus, he keeps showing up in these really cool spots. Like every time he shows up, he's doing something that you can tell WWE put some time into. Like he's pouring dog food on people. He's super kicking people out of nowhere. He's getting hit with the steel stairs, and it like hits so hard that he flies into the crowd. It's like he's normally like the highlight of SmackDown in one way or another. So he's doing all right. It's gonna be okay.
Corey was lying in wait.
Incendiary comments of King Corbin were part
of a well-laid plan
part
of SmackDown the last couple weeks.
Ziggler,
he's been part of the best part of SmackDown.
Give a beating to Daniel Bryan and The Miz.
Short of him showing up with the Fiend or something.
Ago that this match is made official for our main event.
The main event here tonight,
The
Miz will join forces with his longtime rival Daniel Bryan to do battle with King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler.
Oh boy, it's the favorite song. Wow, the Miz and Daniel Bryan are going to team up tonight. I can see that turning out horrible.
SmackDown holiday tradition coming up, a miracle on 34th Street Fight. Of course, the ringside.
Oh boy, gotta mute this too. Oh, they got cookies. They got chocolates. Look at all this.
A wild night already here on SmackDown, and it's about to get even wilder. Courtesy of my guests, please welcome Tucker and Otis, Heavy Machinery.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Well, you two are certainly dressed for this miracle on 34th Street fight.
Blood
but
dust?
Is your confidence shaken at all after your loss last week to Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro?
All right, we got Heavy Machinery.
Absolutely not.
Backstage,
last
dressed
week,
like Santa.
Otis got his feelings hurt a little bit because he cooked this amazing ham for Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Cesaro smashed it on the ground.
I love giving out gifts, especially ham. Mouthful of joy.
That's the only spot on little bro's body that's vulnerable. This is a big man with a big heart. And as for tonight, we're going to win. And we're going to spread some seriously massive holiday joy in the process.
I love Christmas. The magical nose reindeers, the old socks on the fireplace. Oh, yes, Christmas is coming.
Oh yes, again.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And now, here we go. Gonna be some cheers.
I drew your name from the SmackDown Secret Santa, and I saw what happened last week, so I got you this.
A ham.
Merry Christmas, Otis.
Aww. And she gave him a kiss on the cheek too. Uh-oh.
Lucky dude. Has the world gone mad?
He's so happy.
Why? Otis has a ham.
What the heck, man? What is going on over here? Mandy Rose just gave a ham to Otis and kissed him on the cheek. Where's my Tucker at? My Tucky. Where the heck is my Tucky at? Where's my Tucker? Where the heck is my Tucker at? Where'd he go? What is going on here? Where is it? Where is he? I can't find him. Ay, ay, ay. Well, here we go. I'm so jealous right now. Tucker sounds like Kane. I can't find him. Where'd I put him? He's just gone. disappeared. How the heck did he disappear? That's so weird. It's just gone. He's not even under Tucky. So strange. He's just gone forever. I don't know. Nice ham.
Have some ham. I don't understand Otis's obsessions. Kind of weird. A grown man fighting over ham.
And the Revival. All right, let's see if I have them. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but people are disappearing off my stuff here. Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, dang, they look small compared to him. Oh well.
Shape, certainly not in the Christmas spirit right now. Still very, very upset about failing to capture the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
And again, we mentioned before, this is a fight, not a standard wrestling match. Anything goes. You can use anything at your disposal. Wilder and Dawson with a double team to Tucker and Otis, and now big back body drops by Heavy Machinery. Make pretty good St. Nick's, don't they?
Should probably apply for jobs at Macy's.
What happened?
Well, that's what Miracle on 34th Street was all about. Chris Kringle getting the job as the Santa in the Macy's department store on 34th Street in Midtown.
Or in Brooklyn. What's that have to do with anything?
And here we go now. Otis and Tucker in control early on over the Revival. All joking aside, this is a big tag team matchup here tonight. Everybody jockeying for position for another tag team title opportunity against the current champions, the New Day.
The veteran experience of Dawson and Wilder coming into play.
Uh-oh, look out. Tucker now in trouble. Double team by the Revival.
Goodness. Tucker,
oh, my God,
face
bounced
first
right off the announce table. And
on the announce
thank
table.
Goodness the ham is still intact.
But the ham is all right, guys.
Dawson and
Don't
Wilder
worry about
the mean streak a mile long, and Otis and Tucker finding out firsthand.
Shove it down his throat. Shove it down his damn throat.
I think actually Otis probably would like the cookies, but nonetheless the Revival.
Oh my goodness, dude, they're putting cookies all over him.
Again, Scott Dawson not a fan of presents. Not a shock because he probably has never received one.
Listen, when Scott Dawson was growing up, his family would buy one present, and all the kids would have to fight over it.
Revival is definitely in the lead here right now.
What is wrong with these guys? Is Wilder still upset he fell on his rear end?
They're old tag team wrestlers, Cole. There's nothing wrong with it. The Revival want to be the top guys on SmackDown.
Well, Tucker still hasn't recovered since being bounced off the announce table.
He probably hasn't recovered from being kissed by God's greatest creation.
Oh, they're going for a superplex, a double suplex through the table, but no. Otis stops him.
Taking out Wilder as well, and Otis is pumped up here tonight.
All right. Don't worry, I'm going to make them look a little bit bigger.
Otis feeding off the WWE Universe here in Brooklyn.
To be fair, there's not much he doesn't feed off of.
Not much he doesn't feed off of.
This is a Christmas gift for many.
The nightmare before Christmas.
Crowd's going crazy because
Dawson with the old fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher right to Otis.
Otis.
He was disrobing. Oh, powerbomb through the table.
Otis, the Revival in control.
Oh my goodness, Otis gets destroyed. Wow, what a way to go commercial. Straight through the table, off the apron, double power bomb. Both Dash and Dawson grabbed him and smashed him through the table. That's pretty crazy right there. You know, that's a lot of weight. All right, let's make them a little bigger because they're looking kind of feeble. There you go. That looks better. All right, let me play this. Mo with the donation. Thank you so much, Mo. Now look at this. Just in time for the rise of Skywalker is the fall of Star Wars. Dang, Mo, why you do them like that? Why you got to do the Empire like that? They're just trying to rule the galaxy. Why you do them like that, Mo? Mo, thank you very much for the donation, man. $5. Mo hype. Yo, and
here comes
Teflon Praise.
the big dog.
Yo, Teflon Praise. That's a pretty cool sounding username. Teflon Praise. I like that. Teflon Praise, the newest member of Team Gritty. Thank you for clicking subscribe over on YouTube. We are live on 2 platforms right now, guys, so if you prefer YouTube, you can be on YouTube. If you prefer Mixer, you can be on Mixer. Or you can watch on both and get double the experience. Get it in stereo. What is up? What is up? King Cash, welcome. We're out here doing a dang thing. We got the Miracle on 34th Street fight. And right now, Heavy Machinery is getting very much handled by the Revival. Thank you again, Mo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just Superman punch Cody to AEW. Yep, that was the moment. That was the moment when Cody was like, you know what? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I want to have the best entrance. I want to be able to appear and disappear in the darkness, and I want my theme song to be better. Hard Times pay-per-view already sold out. What was another 5,000 seat arena where half of it is scalpers? It's not really sold out. I can guarantee you that. It's just scalper crap, like always. Every AEW pay-per-view is going to be the same thing, dude. It's just going to be a bunch of scalpers buying up all the tickets so that they can resell them at a higher price. And then people are going to be sitting there at the arena buying them outside in the parking lot or buying them secondhand on the sites as it is. Because places like Ticketmaster actually allow that. They need to find a way around that. That way we can get some real numbers, because I really don't care. When they say things are sold out, I'm like, yeah, sure. Especially because they can't even sell out a 5,000 seat arena in their hometown. So I know it's fake. I absolutely know that is a fake statistic right now.
And Dawson now going to try a suplex on the 300-plus pounder. But Tucker with a suplex of his own.
Might
never has
over the top personality-wise, but Tucker and Otis both very
just like when WWE tells you there's 50,000 people here at WrestleMania, and then after the fact you hear it was like 42 or something. Just numbers to make them try to look good. Oh,
right to the
what's inside there?
Of Tucker. Is that where it was, Cole?
What did you get?
Trying to be politically correct.
Thanks, Santa. What's in there? A bowling ball. Bowling ball?
Dash Wilder.
Oh, thank you for the host, by the way, Ringmaster and H-Bro. Thank you, thank you. Oh, goodness. Yo, they actually bowled.
It was a split.
Oh, my goodness.
It was effective.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so Tucker was sitting on the ramp, and Dash had a bowling ball at the top of the ramp and bowled it perfectly down the ramp right between his legs. Oh, Tucker, no. Tucker's destroyed now. Oh, man.
And there it is. Hey, buddy, keep your hands off that ham, Corey. That ham was given to Otis by Mandy Rose.
I'm more of a roast beast guy.
Roast beast? Roast beast. Oh, they brought the Christmas tree into the ring.
It hasn't done Otis much good. He's been taken out for much of this matchup.
Otis already won the night.
And now the double team.
Oh, my goodness.
Silver bells.
Oh, my goodness. Dash just does a Bronco Buster to the tree. Oh, that had to hurt. Oh, that had to hurt.
Climb back into this matchup.
Ouch. Some pretty cool spots in this match.
And again, double team. Now the fire extinguisher right to the gut. And the Revival in a nasty mood here tonight on SmackDown. And Tucker, oh my God, set over the announce table and the ham went flying.
Oh no, not the ham.
Oh, not the ham.
Down goes the ham.
No, not the ham.
And now the Revival just...
How dare you? And then they kick the ham.
Dawson thinks
Oh
this is
no.
I find it rather entertaining.
That was someone's gift.
Dawson's got the ham. This looks like your belly. Oh.
We know what happened the last time.
Oh, that's it. Otis is mad now. They threw the ham.
Don't mess with a man's hand.
Uh-oh, that's it. Otis is going to destroy everybody.
Going after Dawson. And from behind with a candy cane kendo stick.
It didn't have much effect at all.
Oh, he's going to Hulk out on him.
We warned you guys. We warned
He
you.
shouldn't have done this. Oh, no.
The power of Otis.
Overhead. Oh, my goodness.
Another gift under the Christmas
Yo.
tree.
Fall away slam dash through a
Otis
bunch
now
of
turns
presents
his
that are at
attention to
least
Scott
6 feet
Dawson.
away. He just goes and tosses
Down
them,
goes
lets them
Dawson,
fly.
and Otis is all
Yo,
fired
don't
up.
mess with the man's ham.
Big back body drop.
Oh, yeah. Otis is getting mad. They messed up the ham, dude. You know it's all over. Beautiful fall away again.
Wrecking crew at the moment.
How dare you?
Fearlessly defending
How
his
dare you?
ham.
Don't mess with the man's ham. Especially if Mandy Rose gives it to him.
What is Otis looking for?
Dinner?
That's
Well,
like
that's been
that's like the
destroyed.
best Christmas
I don't
ever
think
for
he
him.
cares.
Oh, what the heck? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think Otis is lost.
Otis looks lost.
I have no idea what Otis could be looking for.
And
Pretty
neither does
fine.
he.
What's
What
this?
on earth?
Uh-oh.
I have no
He's
idea.
got a bag. He got a bag from under the ring. The crowd's cheering for it. They don't even know what's in there. If it's Legos, it's over. It's Legos.
Legos!
Oh, goodness.
You ever stepped on a Lego, Cole? This could be catastrophic.
Oh, my goodness. He poured the Legos out in the ring. Oh, no.
Not into the Legos.
Oh, my goodness. No.
He's going to make Dawson an erector set.
Slams him in. Oh, my goodness. Dawson scoop slammed onto the Lego.
And while they're trying to
Oh,
fight
they're
back,
stuck
oh my
in his
God,
back.
The Legos have been imprinted into the back of Scott Dawson.
Oh. Otis is a beast. Oh, my goodness. Look at the strength. He's got them both picked up. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful.
Comes your mom. Act like
Yo,
you
he
didn't know what they were
destroyed the whole network.
Charlie, I'm his
He made it a comedy show. Wow, dude.
There may be nothing left of the revival come Christmas.
Gosh, that's gotta hurt, man. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Here it is, the caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Drop the elbow on him. Oh, I've stepped on a Lego before. Oh, man, and the compactor. That's done.
It's a
That was
miracle.
a good match.
Rest ye merry gentlemen. The revival knocked off by heavy machinery.
That was a good match. I actually like that. Give it a 3.5. It was fun. It was a fun match.
All I can say is, wow.
I think Tucker and Otis might be the only two human beings on earth who would be excited about a
Humorous.
And the ham is relatively intact.
Still gonna eat it?
Relatively. Cole, it's been on the floor. It's been stepped on. It's been kicked around.
Otis has the ham and he's like holding it like a baby.
As we take another look at a very
That was
special
good.
holiday caterpillar.
Look at
So
the
Otis
height.
is trending?
Watch the height
Wow.
achieved by Otis. He had
So
to be a
awesome.
good 3-4 inches
That was a
off the
fun
mat.
match.
That was
I
impressive.
normally, it takes a bit for me to get into matches like that. They're not my favorite.
Unlikely allies against King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler here tonight.
And the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Big E and Kofi of the New Day
Yep.
will lock horns against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Let's hope there was not enough of that music for it to do anything. There was a bunch of talking over it and stuff. Hopefully it'll be all right. New Day versus Nakamura and Cesaro with Sami Zayn at ringside. Now we're backstage with Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke has made a challenge on social media. The SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley.
They're still playing this background music.
Live tonight.
Oh, and Lacey brought her daughter. Huh. Man, things are ramping up a little bit. I'm liking the SmackDown so far. What are you guys thinking of it so far? thinking it's pretty fun. I'm liking it. Love how Lacey a babyface now. Yeah, you see, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like how nobody's that far out of possibility of being like in a different role or having a different level of popularity or different level of storyline. Because you saw how far heel Lacey was. Now look, like they can flip people. They can change things very, very quickly because it's basically like a soap opera kind of. It's like, you know, somebody can just flip. Somebody can just turn. They can turn good. They can turn bad. So people are closer to being back on top than it might seem sometimes. It's just it doesn't happen as often to where somebody's in like super far on one side of that list and then going completely to the other side of popularity or being a face or things like that. It crashes on your phone and your iPad? Wonder what's up with that. I've never had a problem with it. Ever since I got it, it just works. I wonder what the reason is. It's unfortunate. Finally, Gritty has come back to us. What do you mean? What do you mean? Where have I been? When did I go anywhere? The new DLC is out. Huh. Might have to check that out later. Just that we couldn't see him. What do you mean you couldn't see me? What happened? Did your stream go out or something? I've been here, man. I ain't go nowhere. What is this? Just a roaring fire?
Peace on earth, goodwill, and the largest selection for all. Fine wine and good.
Oh, I was like, what the heck is this? Also.
And here comes the big dog.
Michael Charlo. Michael Charlo, the newest member of Team Gritty. Thank you for clicking follow, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Michael Charlo. Backstage with Otis again. He's got his ham.
For sure.
Uh-oh.
I have a match, so.
There's Mandy Rose. Uh-oh. What's this about?
I'm sorry about the ham. I should have brought it out there.
It's all right.
Aww. he hugs her and he just looks all crazy. Oh. She got him all, he got her all wet because he's all sweaty. Aww.
Yeah, of course not.
Aww.
Meat sweats.
Look at this. Look
Meat
at
sweat.
all this garbage. I'm not talking about you people, even though you are literal trash. I'm talking about the garbage around the ring. I said not you. You're literal trash, but the garbage around the ring, and that's what we represent.
A miracle on 34th Street fight. Ladder matches. You got Christmas trees, you got Legos. That's our legacy. That's what our lives' work has come to now. Every single week, it's a different gimmick, it's a different joke, and it's a joke at our expense.
Yep.
What? Scott, What happened to good, old-fashioned tag team wrestling?
That's the problem. That's the key word. You said wrestling. Uh-oh, and it's gone because now we're in the glitzery and glamoury world of sports entertainment.
Uh-oh.
Hello, I am Elias.
Uh-oh.
And I have one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Dash, Dawson, guys, come on. I get it, you're frustrated, I understand, but I thought that I would put all your frustrations and everything you're thinking into a song.
Let's hear it. Come on, please.
We're the best tag team, that's all you ever say. You know what really be the best is if you two just went away. You died 1,000 deaths, you're always coming up short. I made my grandma watch a match of yours and now she's on life support.
Oh. That's not nice.
Top guys, you wanna be front and center. You're gonna have to make a big change. Kind of like Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, guys.
What the heck, man? See ya. Bye. Hey! Somebody who haven't seen him forever.
He is. In the flesh,
Braun Strowman.
How you doing? Listen, I'm not here for the reason you might think. I'm not here to recruit you for a group or anything like that. I'm here because, well, I drew your name in Secret Santa this year. So I just want to see what you wanted, what you wanted for Christmas.
So you're taking place in Secret Santa?
I'm taking a part of Secret Santa, yes. And, you know, I was wondering what to get you. And we had talked about
got a
getting
Braun
you bits,
sighting.
for these hands, but I'm sure you've gotten that a lot, and we're trying to think of other ideas.
Look, I find this really comical considering the fact that for the last month and a half, all you've done is chastise the holidays and pretty much buried everything there is to do about it and to ruin the spirit of Christmas.
No, that was just a social commentary about consumerism and the evils of the animal agriculture
Then
industry.
look,
Hey,
enough.
easy. Listen.
Is there a problem here? Dude, look at how huge he is.
No. There's no problem. There's no
Cesaro
problem. I was just telling him about how I got his name for Secret Santa.
Oh, you tell him about the mitts?
I told him about the mitts.
What part of secret in Secret Santa don't you get?
Hey, I'm just trying to do something nice. I'm trying to get you a gift here.
You want to get me a gift?
Yes.
You sincerely want to get me what I want for Christmas this year?
Absolutely.
Then how about you gift me an opportunity Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah, ooh, I like that. I like that.
Okay, that's an idea. That's a great idea. It's a great idea, but we can't. Oh, we can't.
Got a
we
match
can't do
tonight.
it. Big tag match tonight. Big tag match. Both these guys are in the ring with the New Day tonight. Ah, shucks. But listen, I will go back and I will check my list, check it twice, and I'll keep it all up here. Okay. For now, we gotta go. Okay. Back to the North Pole. All right, let's get out of here.
Tell Chris Kringle I said hi while you're up there.
I like the Intercontinental title idea.
Yeah, I like that too.
I think Sami better check that list 5 or 6 times.
Maybe Sami and Cesaro could fight the New Day and leave Shinsuke to fight against Braun Strowman. That would be cool. Carmella. Dude, we're getting all kinds of sightings tonight. Carmella, dude, I don't know if I even... Oh, she's got Pyro. Pyro, woo! Carmella had Pyro. Is she the first one to have Pyro tonight? I don't even think King Corbin has Pyro. I like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty spiffy, man. Spiffy. And she's got a augmented reality. Oh, she's gonna fight against Sonya Deville. All right. I like this, man. Some fun little matchups tonight. Sonya Deville. Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins for the United States title.
Live this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
I will impose my will.
Yes, so will I. I don't have Carmella. That's so weird. But then again, I seem to not have people when they haven't been on TV for like months. I think she was on very recently, but that was the first time in months. Finally, they're exposing other people. Yeah, that's cool to me. That's definitely cool to me. Cameron, Carmella. Okay. Carmella. Wonder what could come of this. Carmella versus Sonya Deville. Wonder what the thinking is behind this. Carmella. I think this one's newer. Is this one newer? I don't know if this one's newer. I'm gonna use it. Alright, let's get her in the right place. So I don't have to go searching for her. Let's hope they use her. Let's hope this is worth it. Where the heck has Apollo been at, man? Apollo Crews has been helping them cook food in the back or something. Okay, I don't know. He's getting paid, I know that. He's definitely getting paid. And he wasn't one of those people who got released, was he? All I saw of the people who got released was Luke Harper, Sin Cara, and who else? There was like 3 or 4 people. They're at commercial right now. Seen it. I've seen on a game show recently. Who? And I wonder if they really even released Sin Cara, because I know that the guy who plays Sin Cara is not the original Sin Cara, so I wonder if they just released the dude who plays Sin Cara and they're still gonna have like a new Sin Cara or something. I would like that, because remember they had him hanging out with that one new luchador lady. Is it still called luchador if you're a lady? Luchadoress? Need to put Apollo and Cedric together. That would be awesome. Oh, the Ascension. Yeah, you're right. Ascension. Thank you, Sean. Yes, you are correct.
And her opponent from Shimon, New
Yo,
Jersey,
Saint Maker.
Sonya
La 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 la.
Notice.
La 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 la. Saint Maker coming through with the big the big sparks. Putting Apollo and Cedric together would be a very good idea. I actually really like that Black's out. You know how explosive that tag team could be? 40K, like a Warhammer. Saint Maker. For some reason, it's not showing up on my my chat here. No, what is going on?
I was very
What
aware.
is this about?
Recently
Ringmaster,
she hasn't done
Happy
a
Yeti.
lot of here on SmackDown.
Yes,
Hasn't made
thank
too many
you.
waves. Hasn't.
Thank you guys.
Oh,
if you're wondering how people are doing that, they're over on Mixer. On Mixer, you can have those things pop up just by spending the currency that you get just for being in the chat. You don't. They're not paying any money for that. So if you want to come on over to my Mixer and start having pop-ups with your name on it, make it happen, guys. Get on over here. It has to be above 5,000 sparks, but
that's a smart strategy with a striker as dangerous as DeVille.
Look at this, Saintmaker. Who do you think you are, Saintmaker?
Bayley, of course, the current SmackDown Women's Champion.
Saintmaker, do you know if a female luchador is still called a luchador, or are they called like a luchadora? Luchadora the Explorer?
Certainly one step closer to an opportunity at the top.
Luchadora the Explorer.
Princess of Staten Island.
Thank you so much for the sparks, guys, and thanks for being here.
In one of the other New York City boroughs, Brooklyn here tonight, live at Barclays Center for Friday Night SmackDown.
Nice takedown, but Carmella able to catch herself at the last minute.
Quickness of Carmella. Big kick to the midsection.
Nice stuff.
Another one to the jaw.
One hit with the...
And Carmella fired up here tonight.
Yo, one hit with the snowman, the snowbot.
Luchadora
is for females for sure?
Wow,
I didn't know that.
The code of silence. Carmella with
wow,
that's
done with.
What's DeVille
wow,
she's
going to tap her out.
Taps out.
Sonya taps. Hey, Carmella is a previous women's champion. What, like twice? 2 times? 3 times? Carmella's hyped, dude. The crowd's getting behind her, too. Crowd's loving it. Ascension will join the Dark Order. Yeah, maybe. Maybe in 90 days. Whenever you get released from WWE, you can't really go anywhere. You can't really compete anywhere for 90 days. So maybe 3 months from now, they might show up in the Dark Order. If that storyline's even a thing 90 days from now. We shall see, man. Who knows what they're going to do 90 days from now. Hopefully they'll be buffing up their women's division. What's this?
For your world famous 7-time champs and feel the power.
We're already getting this match?
It's a new day. Yes, it is. I literally have nightmares like this, Cole.
What?
Why are the New Day?
I have nightmares like this. I love Corey Graves, man. I know a lot of people don't like him, and I don't think I'd get along with him very much if I hung out with him, but I like him from afar. I like him from a distance. Carmella is hanging out with the New Day right now doing weird dances. What is this? What the heck's going on? That's what I'm saying, Odie's place. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying if they're even a thing 90 days from now, because they're working really fast with stuff right now, and it seems like they've had like a slow build, but then they realize people like the speed of like social media and stuff now, and the speed that people seem to get tired of things, or that gimmicks get old quicker. So it's like they've started ramping up the speed of some of the storylines they're trying to tell. Like it was like a slow burn with Brandy Rhodes and all that, and they're still kind of slow burning it because they haven't revealed who that one last member is. But it's just, you can tell they're like, okay, come on, we gotta get some of these storylines going. People are starting to get finicky. People aren't watching as much as they used to. People aren't showing up like they used to. Go. So I don't know, man. Hopefully the Dark Order still exists 90 days from now. Hopefully it don't turn into like like they meld into the Nightmare Collective, and then like Brandy is the leader of the Dark Order. That could be kind of cool, actually. Or they join the Butcher and the Blade and the Bunny. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that there's some really interesting things they could do with the Dark Order. Especially with the masks. They could always be revealing people, like how sometimes Kane would come out and Kane would have like a whole match, and then like back in the day, okay, Kane would come out and he'd have a whole match, and then he'd take off the mask at the end of the show, and it was the Undertaker the whole time under the mask. It wasn't even Kane for real, and I'd just lose it. I'd be so hyped. I was like, yo, what? It was him. No, they got me. They could do that. I wish that they would have done that this last episode. I wish that it would have been revealed that Hangman Page was a member, because they were like, "Where's Hangman Page?" Remember, like they even said it on commentary. They're like, "Where is he? Why isn't he coming out here to help them?" I was thinking, dude, he's gonna take off the mask at the very end, and he's gonna be a member of the Dark Order, and it's gonna be so awesome. But nah, he was doing some cowboy stuff. Dusty always liked heel groups. I love heel groups. Luchadoras are the masked faces, and the Rudas are the heels. Rudas? Really? Yo, Saint Making knows the lingo. He knows what's up. We're at commercial break right now, so oh well, I guess I can populate this place. Let's get Kofi. Kofi Kingston. Ain't you supposed to be Jamaican? Nah, he was Jamaican. Big E. There we go. Big E is the best, man. Big E is so far up there for me. He's so awesome. I love his attitude. I love his charisma. I love his I love his wrestling, of course. Guy's very I'd say per match he probably doesn't botch as much as other people, as much as a lot of the roster. Ciampa refusing to be called up could have hurt that push he was on. Couldn't hurt him more than actually getting called up. Remember last time he came to the main roster? Remember when him and Johnny I'm Not Wrestling, when they came up? Remember what they did with them? They had like the worst of enemies fighting together in a tag team.
The soul. And when I left SmackDown,
got Sheamus.
It did change.
Sheamus?
But not for the good.
Okay, we're
because
back
when
to
I
it.
left, that soul went with me. And all that was left were the cowards and crybabies, the meek and misbegotten. And in my absence, this once great house of warriors, this temple of titans, has become sad, has become soft, has become small.
Jeez, man.
And so they will again. Because the Celtic warrior is back. And I'm ready to do battle.
When?
Of SmackDown.
So when are you showing up? When? So Broom, what's up? Welcome back, man. Good to see you again. Oh, that's cool. Wow, Cesaro's effects look crazy. Got like a bunch of like Matrix looking numbers and stuff flying at the screen. That's nice. Cesaro's entrance looks incredible. Cesaro's another one of those guys, like in that same category as Big E that I was talking about, where they're so good. But I think his charisma and his mic presence is not quite there. Not quite where Big E is at. All right, there we go. Ew.
And his tag team partner, accompanied by Sami Zayn from Kyoto, Japan. He is the
Oh my god, dude. What is going on? The Sami Zayn mosh thing that he does along with Shinsuke's entrance is so funny to me. Alright, I guess you're coming over here. La 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 la. I need the new title on Shinsuke. See if I could find that right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. WWE.com. Alright, let's see if they have the new Shinsuke on here. Nope. They do not. That sucks. He's had the title. He's had this new title for how many weeks now, and they still don't have a new picture of him?
Off a victory last week here on SmackDown against Heavy Machinery, set to take on the 7-time tag team champions. Kofi Kingston,
starting off Shinsuke
by
versus
Nakamura to Big E. Kofi Kingston, when talking about the ladder match against the Revival Sunday at TLC, would say he did what he had to do, climbed to the top of the mountain and clawed their way to victory. Meanwhile, you think Mandy's happy that Otis is the #1 trend in the United States right now? Here's the cover.
Otis, #1 trend in the United States. That is crazy. I like it. Yeah, they don't have a picture of Shinsuke with the new title yet. I'll get it when it's available, guys, but for now, we gotta make do. I still love that white one. That's still one of my favorite titles ever.
Here's the cover by Cesaro, hook to the leg, and a kick out. You cannot take away, though, Corey, what Kofi Kingston accomplished this year in 2019. Held the WWE Championship
I hope so
for
too.
6
I wonder
months.
why it's in the middle of the fight card.
Finally winning at
I was expecting
WrestleMania.
them to make this the main event of SmackDown, so I wonder what they have for the next hour of SmackDown. Kind of intriguing that they put this right here.
Was one of, if not the superstar of the year in 2019.
Normally a matchup of this caliber would be
of the size of the
the main
target
event
on
of
his back
SmackDown.
at this moment. When you're Cesaro, when you're Nakamura, knowing that you can beat Kofi
Predictions?
Kingston as part
Does
of the
anyone
tag
have any
team
predictions?
champions, that just makes it
What do you
all
think
the
will
more
be the main
impressive.
event? Do you think they'll actually give Braun the title match?
Quietly as of
Do you think Vince McMahon will come out and be like, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Ah, man, I love this time of year, and I want to give you guys something. I'm going to give you guys a present. Braun Strowman versus Shinsuke for the Intercontinental title. Ho, ho, ho. Happy New Year. I think I would like that.
One of those people. I think
I'd love to see Vince, man.
Sami just requested
I
that we
think that
draw
would
a
be
little more
cool.
attention to the kick, which I believe I did. But let's do it again for
I see
Sami's
title
sake.
now is
One of the
Velcro on
best
it.
kicks I have seen in some time from Shinsuke Nakamura. And as I was saying,
Dang it.
I believe Nakamura is one of the
I don't
most
like the Velcro on the
underappreciated
titles.
superstars in the entire
Makes them look
WWE
cheap.
roster.
Kofi trying to fight back. WWE fans behind Kingston, lands at his feet.
Floater, nope.
Here's the
Kofi
300-pound
flips out of the
Big E.
floater. Big E overhead, belly to belly.
To Shinsuke Nakamura, and then knocks Cesaro off the apron, and
Another one, wow.
Shinsuke launched halfway across the
Big E
ring.
doing
Still
workout
giving
here.
chase. Big E gonna plant
And
this
another one?
Third
Oh,
time.
goodness gracious.
Big
Now
E, who
belly to
set
belly.
the ladder match against the Revival this past Sunday, quote, brought heat back to the tag team division. Very proud of what they accomplished, and there's the big splash.
Big splash from Big E. Look at this, man. He's got the crowd so in the palm of his hand. I love it. Big E could be at the top of any of these title races.
Looking to dethrone the New Day. Beautiful.
Sin caught him on the backside, and Big E down to a knee in the corner.
He could have a meteoric rise just like Kofi did.
Nakamura.
Nice. Wow, you're a Nagi.
Covered by Big E. Is it enough to put it away? And Cesaro,
Cesaro breaks it up.
into the ring to
He
break
just
up the
ran
possible
straight over Big E.
Big right hand
Cesaro's
drops
so strong.
Kofi Kingston.
Cesaro.
Whoa!
Pushed over the top rope
Yo,
by
Ace,
Kingston.
what is this?
Kofi gonna fly.
Oh my goodness, Kofi over the top rope. Ace, the one-up-gamer trademark. You can't mess with that TM guy.
And there is Sami saying no business
got it
getting
trademarked.
involved. The distraction cost Big E.
Oh my goodness.
Nakamura with a couple of kicks.
All right, hang on, I'm gonna play this. Play this right now.
Zayn continues to pay dividends for his team and allows Cesaro.
Oh my goodness. Clothesline
to
from
blow
Cesaro just
over
cleans
Big
the
E.
clock of Big E on the outside, leaves
Ran
him laying.
right through him.
Oh my God, so cold! So cold in here! So cold!
Imagine being in a heated battle.
Yo,
and have that
Ace,
guy
thank you
screaming at
so much.
Mind games. Psychological warfare as we take
Yo.
another look at this
Ace.
hellacious clothesline
Hype.
from the Swiss Cyborg. Sharp knee right to the jaw of Big E.
Nakamura, Cesaro,
Hey,
under the
thank you
leadership
so much.
of Sami Zayn, have taken complete control of the 7-time tag team champions, the New Day.
Cesaro, Nakamura,
Hey,
able to
cracking
weather
two
the
cold
early
ones with the
storm
chat.
out of the
Thank you
gate
so
from
much,
the
man.
champions.
Super chat.
They're functioning very effectively as a
What's
unit
up with that?
right now.
Super chat.
They continue the assault
Thank you, dude.
outside the ring as he is driven into the steps. Can Nakamura and Cesaro knock off New Day, or can the tag champs climb back in this?
Sami Zayn's like, hey, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I didn't touch him. I promise I didn't touch him. Thank you, Ace. Killing it with super chats. The super chats are super extra hype because it lights up in the chat and everything. The donations are a lot. I get a lot more of the donations when people do super chats. YouTube takes like half of it, and then my partnership company that I'm with on YouTube takes like 20% of it or something. So I get very little of super chats. Donations I get like all of it. I get like 97% or something like that. So if you guys wanna help out, super chats are very appreciated, but donations are like I get more of it. So if you want more of your money to go to me, make sure you guys do the donations instead. But either way, thank you guys so much for even considering giving anything. It all helps. It all goes towards keeping the stuff going here, keeping the streams going, keeping my internet paid, electricity, all that stuff. Thank you, Ace. What do we got over here? What are these commercials about? Black and white. Noticing a lot of black and white commercials this year. Is it coming back? It's making a comeback. Black and white. I did not see Star Wars today, man. I was going to see it, but then I was like, dude, movies are so expensive. Gosh, man. I wanna see it though, but it's so spendy, man. Gotta figure out if they have like a special engagement type of thing. If you go before like 4 o'clock, if it's $5, then I could probably go see it. Hopefully nobody in here has seen it either. I don't want you guys to tell me about it. Don't tell me. All right, let me see what we got going on over here. All right, see if we can do this. See if that works. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do for the main event. Maybe the return of Roman Reigns after his brutal beatdown, dude. He got worked. Could be.
Nakamura and Cesaro in tag team action.
Up and over, all the way to the floor goes Cesaro. Big E creating an opening, but can he make the tag?
It's been all Shin and Cesaro during the commercial break. Big E, though, with a chance to make it to his partner, Kofi
in the middle of the ring, trying to find that hot tag. But no, Cesaro stops him.
Cesaro, but Big E able
Never
to
mind.
power his
Big E
own
kicks
way
him
out
off.
of this. Tag made. Here's Nakamura, the Intercontinental Champion.
Smart preemptive strike by Nakamura. Big E now with no one to tag.
And a kick to the
Big
face
boot right
again.
to Big E's face.
And Nakamura from the second
Ooh,
row.
and a
Caught him right in
ninja
the
knee.
face.
Ninja knee kick.
Big E is
off
in
the top
big
rope.
jeopardy at this
Or
very
second rope.
moment. Nakamura looking to slam the door on this one.
You win this match,
King
you're
shots are
giving
coming.
yourself a tag team championship opportunity. That's in the mind of Shinsuke and Cesaro. Sami Zayn looks on. Nakamura looking to put
Time.
Big E away.
Nope. Oh my goodness.
Curse Nakamura inside out.
Sami Zayn is all of us right
Big
now.
E clotheslined
shocked,
Shinsuke
baffled.
so hard that
But
Shinsuke
Big E
did
was
an
able to
aerial
stop
cartwheel.
Nakamura. Both men need to make a tag to their respective partners.
Big E
My
crawling, scratching,
Look at this. AceTheOneUpGamer's on the desk here too.
Trying to make a tag.
Big Corbin
Tag
Dolph
to
missed.
Cesaro,
Yeah,
tag
you're
to
probably right
Kingston.
about that.
Kingston, the legal man. Down
You're probably
goes
right about that.
Cesaro. Kofi Kingston fired up. Nice drop kick by the former WWE champion.
I forgot about that.
Kofi is at 11 right now.
It's just weird. It's
Cesaro
all
able to
thrown
stop
together. I mean,
Kingston
it makes
for a
some
moment.
sense, but...
Great agility.
Oh, wow!
Nice
stuff. Kofi with a beautiful Hurricane Rana, and then a Goomba stomp right to the chest of Cesaro for the pin, for the 2. Could not find the 3, though.
What a sequence put together by Kingston.
Wow, Kofi with a beautiful Rana. That might have been one of the best Hurricane Ranas I've seen in a long time.
Controlled frenzy. Kingston out. Knocks down
Especially
Cesaro.
from him. I don't usually see him pull that move. Very nice
Kofi
Rana.
again looking for a little bit of a boom drop here in Brooklyn. Connecting.
Boom drop.
And Kofi says that's it.
Cesaro all out of sorts right now. This does not look promising for Sami Zayn's charges.
Looking for trouble in Paradise. Cesaro able to move out of the way.
What was that? Oh my goodness. Pop-up Shoryuken by Cesaro.
And Kofi got the shoulder up as Big E made.
It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing. Look at the strength of the Swiss Superman.
Yeah, speaking of bell rung.
Pop-up Shoryuken by Cesaro rings the bell of Kofi. Kofi's still woozy.
And this is where the New Day is so dangerous. Working in tandem, one of the greatest tag teams
Kofi
of
over the
all
top.
time.
Big E.
Kingston
Tossing him.
And Xavier Woods,
double clothesline to the
recovering
outside
from
over the
Achilles
top rope.
tendon injury. He's got to have a big smile
Cesaro's
on his
legal
face.
man.
Watching at home is his New Day brothers looking to put
Kofi
Cesaro
puts him
and
back in the
Shinsuke
center of the ring.
away. Kingston
Nice.
with a crossbody.
Crossbody.
Lateral press, hooks the leg and a near fall.
Sami Zayn is beside himself here on the outside.
It's a pretty good match so far.
The opportunity slipping through the fingers of the team.
Oh, Shinsuke with the dirty stuff, pulling Big E off the apron.
Off the apron. Cesaro rolling up Kingston from behind. Kick out by Kofi.
Oh, Kofi kicks out, but goes for the big swing anyway.
Cesaro with incredible power, strength, and
He's still
balance,
swinging.
delivering the swing to Kingston.
Wow. And a double-footed stomp.
Cesaro with a massive victory here tonight, and Kingston stays in it.
Kofi barely kicks out, though. That's a lot of damage. Cesaro looks like $1 million.
Needs to just stay the course, keep the pressure on Kingston. Big E's been
Thank you again, Ace,
for the moment.
super chat. And thank you, Mo.
Sami Zayn is losing it at ringside.
Mo hooking up the donation today, and the Embers.
Great balance.
Look at this.
Wow. Kofi turns
what's
it
this?
inside out, rolls up Cesaro.
Nice little roll up here.
Now down. Did he get him?
Wow. Kofi with the slick wrestling inside cradle. Got him with the 24/7 roll-up, kinda. Uh-oh, it's a beatdown. It's a beatdown. You knew this was gonna happen. You hate to see this type of thing happen.
Pulled off the victory.
And now it's just a beatdown.
Sami Zayn's here to talk logic.
Sami Zayn said, no, don't beat him down.
You're kidding me.
No.
Now it's a
Sami Zayn's just gonna beat him down
against a
himself.
defenseless Kingston.
Yeah, I'll give that a
and
3.
Sami Zayn loves it.
Liked it. Oh my goodness.
Sami's not gonna love this.
Not good. Not good. Braun's here. Oh boy. Braun stalking his way down the ramp. He wants that Intercontinental title shot. He's not gonna let them. He's not gonna let them live this down.
Sami can't just go around passing out.
Braun climbs into the ring.
And now Cesaro launched
Tossing
over the top
Cesaro
of
onto the apron. Gets
hung
hung up.
With a
Now
kick to
step up into Giri.
And now Shinsuke and Cesaro have
Now
the big
Cesaro
man
holding him.
neutralized. Maybe not.
No, big boot from Braun Strowman. Right to the face of Shinsuke.
Nakamura could be next.
Wow, flashes Shinsuke in the corner.
I don't think Braun's done yet.
Braun Strowman going for a run.
Bang!
Just running over Cesaro.
Runaway subway.
Changing
Flashes
levels back in the
Shinsuke
ring.
at the center of the ring
Nakamura
again.
gets smashed again. It's about to get worse for the Intercontinental Champion.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn saving his buddy Shinsuke Nakamura from Braun Strowman.
Ooh, he saved him from that
is
running
loyalty.
power
That
slam.
is great representation. That is why people respect the great liberator Sami
Time to
Zayn.
get these hands. Ay, ay, ay. dang, dude, he just came through here and smashed everybody. But luckily, Sami Zayn was able to save Shinsuke from that devastation of the running power slam. Braun stands tall and sends Shinsuke and company scurrying off. Such a nice title. Braun staring at that title. He wants it. Now we're backstage with Daniel Bryan, wrapping up his hands.
You know, I never got a chance to tell you. Bray Wyatt was going to bash my head in with that, whatever it is, circus mallet at TLC, and you stopped him from doing that, so thank you.
I didn't do it for you. I did it for me. But as a father, I'm sorry for everything that Bray has done to you and your family. Quite frankly, as a human being, I still don't like you.
Huh.
Well, I don't like you either.
I don't like you more.
I don't like you most.
No, that's not true. I dislike you way more than you dislike me.
I do not like you.
No, I don't like you.
I just like you way more.
Good.
Way much.
Good.
Oh,
Great.
yeah, great. Yeah,
Great.
awesome.
Yeah, but you know what? Tonight we have to work together against Ziggler and Corbin. After that,
Bray Wyatt is mine.
Our main event still to come later on tonight, but right now on SmackDown, it's boss time.
Really? I didn't expect to see her in action tonight. I like how the lighting changes when a song changes too.
Yes, yes, y'all. So, Sasha.
Yes, yes, y'all. And she's got Bayley with her. Oh, she's not fighting. Is she injured or something? Haven't seen her fight in a while. Last thing I saw her do was get slapped by Lacey. And you got depressed Bayley. She doesn't even look like a heel. She just looks depressed. She's just really sad. Yes, yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. I ain't gonna rest, Sal. At all. Her current wrestling career is starting to look a little bit like Johnny Gargano. Alright, let's put her like that. There we go. Up next, Bayley. Versus who? Who's gonna fight Dana Brooke, right? Yeah, I think Dana Brooke said that she wants a rematch for some reason. I don't think that it didn't look like a deservingly rematch type of match. If you know what I mean. I think she did okay, but didn't look like the type of thing I would request a rematch for. Would she get beat in like 3 minutes? 3 minutes? I think I would go at least 5 to 7 minutes with the champion to request a rematch, unless I almost beat them, or it was a controversial outcome where their friend got involved and messed me up, or if I pinned him but the ref didn't see it for some reason, or like something like that. That's the only time I would really request a rematch from a champion, if it only lasted like 3 minutes. If it lasted like 8 or 10 minutes, then yeah, I could see, hey, I hung with you. What do you say? Let's do it again. But 3 minutes or 4 minutes, nah, dude. Come on. And I don't have Dana Brooke. All right, so I'm gonna get her. Dana Brooke. I wonder if I can get the stream elements to hook up to YouTube. So we can do some wagers and stuff. That could be cool. Dana Brooke. There we go. Ta-da! The future Miss Batista. People take that stuff way too far. Like, oh, they're getting married. It's like, what are you talking about? Did they even go out on a date yet? I haven't even heard that they went out on a date for real. All right, let's get her in the right place. It's one of the good things about them utilizing different superstars is we get to actually see different matchups. One of the bad things is that if they haven't been in action for a long time, I gotta go find them and set it all up and stuff like that. But I would much rather to have the variety in the matches. Stuff is cool. New Will Smith movie. How many movies has Will Smith come out with this year? Was that Gemini Man this year? Okay, so there's Gemini Man, Aladdin, this new Spies in Disguise movie. I think there was another one too. I think he's had a movie like every 3 months. There's a Will Smith movie in the theater. There's probably 2 of them that I'm missing.
2019 has been a year of return for Sasha Banks and for Bayley.
Okay. All right, we're back.
Does not change. That's the significance of the Barclays Center where Bayley and Sasha really defined themselves in one night at an NXT TakeOver event.
And defined the entire women's division that night as well.
I love that no-handed cartwheel that she does. So good. Image Award winner at Mr. Olympia. I love that no-handed cartwheel that Dana Brooke pulls off. I could never do those. They're so scary to me. Be the kind of woman that makes other girls step up their game. You want others to step it up. Here I am, champ, week after week. Oh, she's talking trash on Twitter? Better look out, Bayley. Better look out. Dana Brooke has definitely been the most improved female athlete I've seen on the roster currently. If only everybody had the same work ethic. Travis, welcome back.
Her competition, not her Twitter.
Well, Bayley also said that I'll
right,
take your rematch, but it won't be for the championship. So it's Brooke and Bayley here, one-on-one tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Big opportunity.
All right, lock it up in the center of the ring.
Had a pretty much a breakout here in the last few months of 2019.
Listen, Dana Brooke is a talented human being, but the fact is she's done little to nothing here on SmackDown to warrant really any opportunities.
Snapmare by Bayley, and there's the sliding clothesline by the champ cover. Hooks the outside leg, and a kick out by Brooke.
Bayley.
Dana Brooke constantly brings up the time that she stood face-to-face with Ronda Rousey. Like that was some sort of defining moment. And Ronda Rousey nearly took the soul out of Dana Brooke's body.
Hey, at least she had the guts to stand up to Ronda Rousey, and she has the guts to come out here tonight, challenge Bayley again, knowing that Sasha Banks is at ringside in her friend's corner. Cover now by Brooke. Could she knock off the champ and a kick out of 2?
Dana Brooke gets the pin, but only gets the... That was not a 2. That was a 1.
Admit that Banks out here gives Bayley a very unfair advantage each and every week.
That can be argued at times, but right now Bayley does not need Sasha Banks in any capacity. This is moral support only.
That
knee will
Bayley was
demoralize
just
anybody.
a weird knee to the face of Dana Brooke in the corner.
And we talked about
sideways.
It's gotten into Bayley
not
over the
right.
second half of this year.
At this point, it's not
cover by Bayley and a kick out.
It's not new anymore. It's
Ref
become who Bayley truly is.
Whether it was Sasha, really weird.
Whether it was Sasha that brought this side of Bayley to light, or Bayley just got tired of giving out hugs and being somebody she wasn't
Bayley right into the pin.
Suplex floats into the cover, and Dana
still
had 2 in her
with the
fall.
But here's the difference. Dana Brooke is all too happy to high-five and smile at the WWE Universe. She's not the SmackDown Women's Champion. Bayley gave that up, and she is.
Bayley's got her by the hair, and now she's choking her on the second rope. Oh.
Now Sasha
Dana
just
bleeding?
bad-mouthing Dana Brooke. And again, not physically, but mentally, the role that Sasha Banks is
like
playing at
bleeding
ringside in the corner of Bayley.
Maybe
I
it's
think
just
that's got to wear on an
lipstick.
opponent's mind when she's in the ring with the champ and she's got to deal with Banks outside.
Here's an
Can't really
idea.
tell.
If Dana Brooke is
It looks
so
like she might be
brazen
bleeding.
that she's going to throw out a challenge to this
Bayley
SmackDown
with
Women's Champion,
the
don't
chokehold
you think
in the
maybe
center of the
Dana
ring.
would prepare for the X factor that is Sasha Banks on the outside?
If Bayley's supposed to be this great SmackDown Women's Champion, she wants people to respect her and show what a great champion she is. Maybe she shouldn't drag Banks out here to every one of her matchups and prove that she can do it by herself.
Or maybe Bayley should
the other side of
defend
the
her
truth.
title
You mean to tell me
sometime.
nobody in the locker room was willing to
How
come
long
out
has
and
it
watch
been
Dana
since
Brooke's
she's
back?
defended the title?
Dana wanted to do it alone.
3 months?
Oh, she's not the brightest star in the sky.
When's her last title shot? Or last title defense?
Talking to Alexa and Nikki. And look at this now, Bayley, nobody home.
I don't think she's defended it
Oh, and a
since she got it.
step up enziguri by Brooke, and this champ's stunned.
Nice
The
enziguri.
champ is stunned, and
Dana
Dana
Brooke going
Brooke
up top.
now going up to the top rope, and what a major upset this would be for Brooke.
Most important high-flying
rope for
maneuver of
Dana.
all,
Look at him
all
put
time.
Bayley
Wow,
away.
nice front
A
flip
senton
senton.
by Brooke.
Across the
Is
chest
it
of
enough
Bayley.
to knock off the
That's one,
champion?
that's
Hook
two.
the leg here, and Bayley's got to grab
Bayley
the
gets to
bottom
the rope.
Brooke
Nice,
can't
nice
believe it. She
placement.
thought she had Bayley defeated
Good
there.
stuff. Dana
This
picks
is
her up.
the
She said,
ruthless
I'm not
side
letting
maybe
you go.
that Dana Brooke's been lacking.
Whips to the corner.
Dana Brooke now targeting Bayley into the corner. There's the handspring elbow.
Handspring. More like a round off, not a handspring.
Bayley misses wildly, and Brooke is rolling here. A shoulder tackle takes down the champ.
Dana's on fire right now. She's really taking it to her.
Cover again.
Cartwheel, double
Bayley.
knees to the
And Dana
chest.
Brooke's got the champ
Bayley still has
in
enough
deep,
to kick
deep
out.
trouble here.
Listen, there's no doubt about it. Dana Brooke is a very, very athletically
Dana's doing the
gifted
dang thing right
competitor.
now.
But can she pick up a win? Because that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Dana with
Power
Bayley
bomb?
up top. Bayley
No.
lands on her feet,
Bayley
however.
flips out of the power bomb attempt.
Now sidestep and drops Dana.
Does
in
she
the
get hit her
top
with the beast
turnbuckle.
bomb? What if she starts doing
This
the
could be the
beast
opening
bomb?
that Bayley needs. Oh, face
Oh my
first goes
God.
Brooke. Cover by
Elbow
the
to the
champ.
back of the
Hook
neck.
leg, and Bayley
Wow,
with
and
the
Bayley
win
wins.
over a game. Dana
Wow.
Here is your winner, the SmackDown Women's Champion.
That was maybe a little longer than the last match.
Dana Brooke
Our theme song is so gennaro, man. It's so like put a quarter in a machine and twist a couple times, and then the egg comes out, and you just crack it open, and you're like, oh, this is my new theme? Cool. It sounds like a band jamming out.
Bayley and Sasha putting the bad mouth on Dana Brooke, and obviously that situation very volatile. And so Lacey Evans, who's had a problem with both of these women.
All right, yeah. Lacey's here. She ripped off the skirt.
almost like the sassy son.
Bayley and Banks had other things in mind.
Yeah, Dana Brooke is better than Becky Lynch. She actually did like 8 moves in that match.
You call yourself a legit boss, but from where I stand, you look like a legit bully with a big
legit
mouth
bully.
and no backbone. And since I was raised never to let a bully win, I challenge you to a match right here, right now. Come on, get in the ring, sweetheart, so I can make you a legit loser.
Oh.
Challenge
That ain't
has been
gonna
thrown
happen.
down.
Is
Will
Sasha
it
gonna
be
actually
accepted?
wrestle tonight? Is that gonna happen? She's gonna really do that? No way. Sasha's actually gonna wrestle? This is crazy. This is definitely one of those miracles that you hear about around this time of year. We shall see. All right, let's get Bayley out of here. Please tell me I still have Lacey. Okay. All right, Lacey. Kaboom. Wow, she's way, way bigger. I don't know what to do. Should I shrink her or should I make her bigger? I'm gonna make her bigger. Act like a lady. Hopefully this match actually happens, but I have a feeling it'll end in some weird shenanigans. No sound. What do you mean? We're at commercial now. Pretty sure you guys don't want to hear all that. It's cool. I got this this app here where I can type in both chats at the same time and everything. I like that. It's very blue. I've noticed that a lot of the Raw superstars now have red and black outfits, and a lot of the people on SmackDown now have like blue stuff going on. You can hear me? All right. Just making sure. Somebody said that there was no sound. One hit said there was no sound. Mo is currently the chat champion, but he's living on a prayer right now. He's how much does he have? 91 HP. Let's see. 91 HP. Yep. Man, that's close, but still the boss. He's giving you guys that Fast and Furious speech. Doesn't matter if he wins by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Ace took a big chunk out of his life bar though. But Mo stays on top. He says it's mine. It's mine now. The best chocolate milk ever. Dude, I love chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is awesome. What's your guys' favorite drink? That's a good question. Gosh, my favorite drink. It might be chocolate milk. Depends. I guess it depends on the day. I mean, if it's 120 degrees outside or something, I don't want to drink chocolate milk. So I guess it kind of depends for me. I really like I like eggnog sometimes, but I wouldn't drink it every day. CC Sabathia, New York Yankee legend.
Sabathia from the New York Yankees. Congratulations on an amazing career.
Are you ready? CC and all will enjoy SmackDown here tonight. This matchup made official during the commercial break.
All right, we are
Lacey
getting
Evans one-on-one with Sasha Banks, and these two of really
Lacey just picking up Sasha, slamming her into the corner.
Saying, hey, you guys want to be leaders, talking to Sasha and Bayley of the women's locker room, then act like leaders. Respect women here in WWE.
Lacey may have rubbed some people the wrong way when she first arrived in WWE, but she's making it her mission to clean up the locker room.
Very well. Yeah,
Sasha and Bayley of
a little bit.
You see Dana Brooke and Lacey's
getting better. Oh my goodness! Meteor to the back of the neck. Puts the face of Lacey Evans right into the second turnbuckle.
Hooks the inside leg and a kick out at two. Sasha and Bayley have joined together in this us against the world mentality.
Oh, and Dana's still at ringside.
They're the only ones that deserve to be champions.
Dana's still at ringside, and so is Bayley.
That the rest of the SmackDown locker room, in their words, are losers.
Shut up.
Banks, a former multi-time champion in WWE, would love to win the gold again, but not while her pal Bayley is the champ. Floats into the cover off the suplex, kick out by Lacey at 2.
She has natural charm that helps. Yeah, I agree with that.
Strategy by Banks, keeping the more powerful Lacey Evans grounded for the moment. Sasha has to be cognizant of the potential for the woman's right delivered by Lacey. In the blink of an eye can shut your lights out.
Now she's felt it in the past. Drop kick by Banks, caught Evans. How about a couple of weeks ago when Evans feigned the women's right and Sasha fell down?
Sasha's got her on the ropes. The ref is telling her to break it up.
Has been with Sasha Banks ever since and would love to make Lacey pay.
Not a bad strategy by
Lacey. Ref's got to do a lot of work out here.
Again by Banks. Here's the
cover. Like, all right, let the hair go. Get off the rope. You back up. Get out of there.
Disrespect from Sasha Banks for Lacey Evans.
Yeah, but that's what Sasha's all about.
Sounds like the ref is in like a toy store with a bunch of kids. A bunch of his kids around Christmas. Don't touch that. Get over here. Stop. Don't. Stop fighting. Let go of her hair.
United States Marine.
No, you can't have that. We'll see. We'll see.
Thanks.
Let go of her hair.
See a chance here from the WWE fan. Brooklyn as Banks continues.
Sasha with that dirty stuff. The ref is all over.
Lacey Evans. There is no is the role model and Banks is the leader. Oh, and Lacey Evans.
Oh my goodness.
Looks to rally and get back into this matchup with a boot to Banks. And here comes Lacey Evans, knee to the midsection.
Leaping knee to the midsection of Sasha Banks, lifting her off her feet with the knee.
Experience this year.
He's whipped into the corner real hard. Made the whole ring. Made the whole ring shake. Lacey on the outside on the apron. Lifts the knee right to the chest of Sasha. Holds her out onto the apron. Uh-oh.
It could come at the expense of Sasha Banks.
Oh my goodness.
Off the apron. And Lacey Evans has Sasha where she
nice. Wrecking ball drop kick by Lacey up over the top and through the rope. To knock Sasha out to the outside. Rolling around in pain. That's a pretty good spot right there. I like that. Lacey is improving too. She hasn't been the best in the ring. I'll tell you that. But,
not shy about the fact that she has no respect.
Part of that has to do with how quickly she got put up on the main roster. She didn't have a lot of time in NXT.
Driving Evans off the post.
And where is Dana Brooke during all of this? She's standing at ringside.
Oh my goodness. Sasha just plastering, turning Lacey Evans to a piece of fine art to hang on a wall.
That's Lacey Evans' husband.
Hang on the barricade.
Yeah, her husband Alfonso and her daughter Summer looking on.
Her husband Alfonso. Oh, her daughter looks so mad.
Continues to beat down Evans.
Her daughter's like, how dare you? Double count out? Oh, it's a count out. Oh, yo, Lacey's daughter's trying to hit Sasha for real. Lacey's daughter has got that fire. Lacey's daughter trying to destroy Sasha. I like that.
My family or my daughter, and goes right after Banks, and now Bayley tries to get involved.
That was awesome.
Lacey Evans is incensed, and Dana Brooke trying to pull Evans off Banks.
Ooh, I love this.
Evans are gonna beat the hell
that was really cool.
Sasha Banks here tonight. And you can't blame the emotions from overflowing in Evans.
Wow, dude. That was pretty cool. Oh, her daughter is no joke. Let her daughter fight.
Double count out of this matchup, but that doesn't
count
matter.
out. What is this,
For Lacey
2K20?
Evans, it's about revenge. It's about
like I said, I didn't think this was going to end in an actual
decision. In her place after what was a disgusting
or actual,
display
like,
here
real
tonight.
winner, you know? That was cool. La 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 la. That was pretty cool. Good way to send them off. Daniel Bryan backstage looking like he's 21 again.
Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Daniel Bryan has a...
Yeah, Lacey's daughter did look really mad. She was like, how dare you? She was actually trying to hit Sasha. Alright, Sasha out of here. Get Lacey out of here. That was pretty fun, I must say. What's this?
Holiday spirit is here.
And nothing makes the season brighter than gifts from WWEshop.com.
I'm going to be giving presents to you, the WWE Universe.
So this holiday season, deck the halls.
I got a little
Ultra Claus?
for you myself.
My God, it's not Santa Claus.
Find what fits
the
them.
Holiday box.
And find what fits you.
Tonight, holiday box. 35% off orders, 25% off championship titles. Dude, can they just give me one? Can I just have one? I would like that. Can I just get one for free? That was funny, man. I really loved her daughter swinging at Sasha. Yeah, that was real right there. Her daughter was mad. You could see her like fuming about it. She was so mad, and then when Sasha got up in her face, she was like, "Okay, you want to go? Let's go. I'll beat you down." Her daughter had more fire than 90% of the women's roster right now. That was pretty cool. I can almost guarantee you that in the future, Lacey's daughter becomes a wrestler, and they show that footage. Like ever since she was young, she was trying to destroy every woman in the division, and it shows her trying to beat up Sasha when she's like 6 years old or something. I don't know how old she is, but probably like 6. She looked like a lion ready to pounce. She looked really mad, like genuinely fuming at Sasha. That was pretty cool. Don't be jealous, cause you like what they see. Ay, ay, ay. At least these theme songs get stuck in my head. From AEW, what song got stuck in my head? Of course, Jericho's song, but like it had already been stuck in my head for like months before AEW was even a thing. So I'm not really gonna count that one. But Cody's song definitely got stuck in my head a lot of times. Cody's theme. Kind of Sean Spears' theme, kind of, but not in the same way. Just kind of in a like, oh, that's pretty cool. I would not allow anybody in the crowd. That got stuck in my head a little bit. I don't know what he really says, but that's what it sounds like to me. Who else? Who else's theme song got stuck in my head? Gosh, there's not that many. Gosh, that might be it. What about you guys? Oh, thank you to everybody who left a thumbs up on the YouTube video thus far. Who else's theme song do I really like from AEW? Oh, here we are. It is main event time. We have not seen hide nor hair of Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, or Roman Reigns. So, if anything was going to happen here, I would say probably The Fiend or Bray Wyatt. Probably not Roman. But it could be Roman because Baron's involved and so is Dolph. Maybe it can turn into a triple threat type of thing. Or not a triple threat. None of them really. Yeah, their theme songs are just kind of bargain basement. A lot of them. All right, Daniel Bryan is out here. Awesome! He always fakes people out with this theme song. People are like, awesome. They're like, awesome, yeah. See, I got it right. First try. People are jumping the gun.
Bray Wyatt, which is how we find ourselves in that situation because one of Daniel Bryan and
Miz's theme is so good. I remember I used to really dislike the Miz's theme song, but then I started really listening to it because somebody in my universe in 2K they chose the theme song as like an intimidating theme song, and I was like, wow, this actually works.
Corbin, Dolph Ziggler. I have other ways to describe Ziggler when it comes to Corbin.
Yes. Rudolph. Dolph Ziggler. Him with his SmackDown hat. He looks like a talent scout or like a agent. Like, yeah, I got this guy. You got to pick up my guy. He's batting over 400, man. You got to pick him up. Here comes King Corbin. He's got his what are those things called? Banners? I like it.
85 pounds, King Corbin.
Corbin. Corbin Dallas. Corbin Dallas, my man. Come out of the darkness, Dolph. There you go. Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. How did they become friends? I love this king thing. It's basically like another title. I bring the darkness, I am the thunder. Alright, now we need Daniel Bryan. Bray University. I need to get a new picture of him. I need to get an old picture of him is what I need to do. I just need to get his old, what do you call it? His old pictures from like when he was in Ring of Honor. Just get an old picture of him when he had no facial hair. Miz. Oh, that was one of those. I was very happy not to see Mia Yim on NXT this week. Wonder where she was. They even showed Dakota Kai. They even showed the injured person. Person who got cracked up. They showed her, but they didn't show Mia Yim, as far as I know. Did you guys see Mia Yim on NXT this week? I don't think I saw her.
Reigns would deliver a big spear.
Oh, hang on, look at.
Here we go.
We haven't even started, and there is disharmony on this tag team.
Well, who's going to start? And his emotions are running wild for Daniel Bryan and The Miz.
Corbin
and Dolph Ziggler go right after both opponents. Corbin up over the top rope. And now Daniel Bryan will focus attention on Dolph Ziggler. Point I was making is Roman Reigns delivered a hellacious spear to King Corbin as TLC went up the air out of the WWE Universe into the floor below.
Look at this.
Welcome back.
To make the other
right in time for the main event. Yep. You made it.
Possibly expect the Miz and Daniel Bryan to function as a cohesive unit.
Well, so far, so
like they
good,
gave everybody
Daniel
a bunch
Bryan
of new ring gear, man.
Corbin
I love
he was
the
trying to
ring gear
interfere in the Miz's
during
assault on
TLC.
Ziggler.
It looked awesome. Now he's got this
Miz
black
and
and
Daniel
orange
Bryan
looking gear.
at each other's throats for
Yo,
the
yes,
better part
kicks
of a
for
decade.
both of them?
Remember, Miz was Daniel Bryan's pro in the initial season of NXT years and years ago. Oh, and the double yes kicks.
Yo, the Miz and Daniel Bryan teaming up
Miz
together.
And Daniel
You
Bryan
never thought you'd see
over in
this
this
before.
matchup.
Wow.
When we're looking for a roommate.
That is crazy, dude. The Miz and Daniel Bryan teaming up. Whew, my, how things change. I bring the darkness, I am the thunder. Where's Roman been? I don't know, man. Disgraced. He lost. He got beat down by everybody, and now he's scared or something. I don't know. Haven't seen him, and we haven't seen the Fiend or Bray Wyatt at all. Well, just in little flashback sequence where it shows what's happened before. That's it. If you guys haven't already left a thumbs up on the YouTube channel, please leave a thumbs up, or on the YouTube video, the live stream on YouTube. Check it out, guys. Hook it up if you can. If you got a little bit of time on your hands, free time. I'm in the darkness, I am the thunder. Now pull you under. Pretty dang good show so far. I'm liking it. It's got those it's got some good moments. It has some unexpected pairings. It has some variety of superstars being showcased. I don't really have any problems with this. All I know is I'll make you feel the wrath of my waves. The yes kicks and the it kicks. Yeah, they did. They both teamed up to do it. It was cool. NBA on Christmas Day. Clippers versus Lakers. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll most likely be streaming on Christmas, just like what I did with Thanksgiving Day, where I do a marathon all day, play some cool games that are related in one way or another, and just have it where it's showing like a nice little cooking video on the stream, as well as the game that I'm playing, as well as the chat and the hangout and all that stuff, so we can just, people can come by as they deem possible, or as their family falls asleep or whatever. I know that a lot of times that I've gone to other people's Christmas parties or Thanksgiving parties and stuff like that, the whole family gets together, people eat, everyone's hyped for a little while, and then everyone gets that like food coma type thing where everybody goes to sleep, and then just a few people are still up just doing their own thing, talking on their phones or texting people or whatever. So I figure, hey, why don't I do a stream during this day, or during days like that, so people can just stop by and have something else to do. Here we go.
You can't be surprised by that. You're talking about a loyal tag team that fighting for the same goal, a united locker room.
Trying to trade blows with King Corbin. Not a good idea. Over the top. Nice backflip from Daniel Bryan. Ducks under the incoming clothesline.
Superstars and quote failed.
Corbin getting rocked with the clothesline by Daniel Bryan.
Looking to rally.
Daniel Bryan once again the biggest face they got at the moment.
Bryan delivering a kick right
I'm so glad he's back. I'm so glad he can wrestle.
Has completely changed
When I thought he was gone forever and then he never wrestled again, it was that. Oh, deep stick by Corbin. Glancing Bryan center of the ring.
Certainly has.
Michael Cole already called him kicking out before he even kicked out.
Unfamiliar sight seeing Daniel Bryan minus the long hair, minus the long beard. Of course, that being due to the attack by the Fiend. But Daniel Bryan said at the top of the night, he feels refreshed, he feels renewed, he feels a sense of almost an older version of himself that needed to scratch and claw and fight.
New Year's.
To get
Probably doing New Year's as well.
Ziggler torturing Daniel
We shall
Bryan.
see, guys. We
Bryan
shall
admitted
see.
that. Now we punish you. You hear me? Get up here.
Got to get people to come hang out during the
Bryan
stream.
admitted that Bray Wyatt changes people, but Bryan vowed that, quote, I will change him too.
Reach, Daniel. Come on. Reach.
We've seen
big elbow. Cover on Bryan. Is it an
elbow by Dolph Ziggler right to the chest.
Daniel Bryan in the past. Maybe not in quite some time, but Daniel Bryan does have
I like
the ability
vicious
to be
Dolph
one of the
Ziggler
most
stuff.
ruthless
Pretty nice.
superstars in all of WWE.
You know, the
Like
strange
his
thing about
pants,
this,
too.
Corey,
His
is that
pants are awesome.
Bray Wyatt has changed people. You look at Finn Balor, you look at Seth Rollins, and probably has not changed them for the better. But with Daniel Bryan, perhaps this change is what Daniel Bryan needed to get back to his roots, to get back to what brought him to the promised land.
Only time will truly tell. Look at this fantastic teamwork by Corbin and Ziggler.
And King Corbin, who's had one hell of a 2019. He mentioned it
Daniel
earlier.
Bryan
He beat
getting
Kurt Angle in his
beat
final
down in
match
the
at
corner.
WrestleMania. He won the King of the Ring. He beat Roman Reigns last week at TLC.
Dolph Ziggler tags in Baron Corbin.
And in doing so, King Corbin has united
Daniel Bryan
the
is in a whole lot of trouble, and he's so far from the tag.
What's your take on it all?
That's the take of many people. Did you not see Dolph Ziggler proudly sporting a blue SmackDown cap on the way down to ringside? When's the last time you saw that kind of pride from anybody?
There's four people that can stand Corbin. The Revival, Robert Roode, and Dolph Ziggler. That's it.
I disagree with
and
your
Gritty
assessment.
Urban.
And Corbin continues
and Dudley.
to stomp
Dudley,
away,
you like Corbin?
continues to control
Dudley.
Daniel Bryan. And
You like Baron Corbin?
Ziggler enjoying every single minute of this.
Cole, even as biased as you tend to be, you have to admit King Corbin has
You don't
a
like him?
legitimate
What
claim
happened?
to be at least in the conversation for a universal
never
title
liked him.
opportunity after
You don't
defeating
like him? What's wrong with
Roman
him?
Reigns.
You can't just say no. What's wrong with Baron
I
Corbin?
don't agree with the way he defeated Roman, but
Dudley,
yes, he did
can't
get
just
the
say no.
victory.
Dudley,
So if
stop
that's
saying
all
no.
that matters,
Dudley.
then yes, perhaps Corbin
Dudley.
does deserve an opportunity.
Dudley, you're gonna
at
go
the
crazy.
Universal title.
Dudley, don't do it. Dudley, oh no. Dudley, I told you. I told you you're gonna go crazy.
Bryan.
Dudley, calm down. Dudley,
Ziggler's
it's
had a
okay.
complete
Dudley,
change in attitude too, since joining forces with King Corbin. Tag.
Okay.
I think we've seen something of a resurgence as it pertains to Dolph Ziggler. Recent
do you
weeks
like
since
Baron
aligning
Corbin?
himself with King Corbin.
No, don't say no. Don't
Focused,
say no again. No. Dudley,
More
you're doing crazy again.
dangerous
Dudley,
Dolph
stop.
Ziggler.
Dudley, stop.
Well, Corbin has never been more dangerous than he is right now.
All right.
Agonizing 12-6 elbows right to the collarbone of Daniel Bryan.
Go lay down. Go rest.
Corbin is not only is he powerful, not only is he talented, but Corey, he is so.
It's a weird thing about his race of alien. If they say no too many times and like do it over and over again, they start like getting really crazy. I don't know why.
But why wouldn't King Corbin be overly confident at this point? Bang! Everything Corbin has touched recently has turned to success.
Daniel Bryan missile drop off the top rope made by himself. Some time here. Miz trying to rally the troops.
There you go. Miz gets the hot tag.
Here comes Miz. And Miz just going off
striking
on Dolph
away
Ziggler.
at Dolph Ziggler.
Everything the Miz has been through the past couple of weeks at the hands of Bray Wyatt, the trauma that Bray Wyatt has inflicted on Miz's family.
Awesome clothesline. Big boot to the face of
King
Corbin. Wow.
Miz
slides through, goes for the
shoulders
pin.
down by Ziggler. Is it enough? Ziggler able to kick out at two. Miz
Ooh.
right to the knee. Face first
Short
goes
DDT.
Ziggler. Miz into the
Beautiful
cover.
stuff.
And
Corbin right there to
will
break up the pin.
Corbin was looking for end of days.
End of days?
SkullCrusher
finale.
Miz connecting to King Corbin, and now Ziggler
Ultra
planting Miz.
DDT.
And Dolph Ziggler for the win
Dolph
here.
Ziggler.
Leg on Miz. Is it enough? And a kick out near fall.
Miz kicks out. Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph trying to keep his foot on the gas
I like how
pedal.
Michael
Has
Cole
Miz
said it
reeling
all
at the
weird.
moment. Super
kick?
kick
No.
incoming.
Miz is
Takedown
rolling right now.
by
Miz is looking
looking
good
for
in
the
this
figure
match. So
four leg
clean,
lock.
so smooth.
Trying to lock
Figure
it in.
four.
It does. Submission
Oh,
move
goodness.
in center of the ring. King Corbin intercepted.
Oh, running knee over the top.
Running knee connected. King Corbin is down on the outside.
Dolph Ziggler taps to the figure four. Wow.
Here are your winners by
Nice match.
submission, Daniel Bryan and
The Miz takes the win with the figure four. Triple threat match. Winner faces the Fiend, Bray Wyatt at Royal Rumble. Next week, The Miz, King Corbin, and Daniel Bryan, I believe. Wow. The winner will face the Fiend at the Royal Rumble. Show me that graphic again. I want to see that graphic. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wow. That's it? Just the laugh, that's it? And then we go off the air. Went off the air early, too. They couldn't have given us just like a couple more minutes? They couldn't have actually let Bray show up? Bray's having an early Christmas with his family or something. Hey, man. Gosh, man. We got to talk about this. We got to have ourselves a little talk. A small little talk. Not too big of a talk, but just a small little talk. Man. So next week, it's going to be The Miz, Daniel Bryan, and Baron Corbin in a triple threat match, and the winner faces Bray Wyatt at the Royal Rumble for the Universal title. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, well, let's have ourselves a little talk, guys. Just a little talk, a little review of what's going on here. I think that would be best. Well, let's do it. You guys ready? Little talk? Just small little talk. Might even call it a grapple chat. Dudley, what is going on? You're hanging out with your pig friend? Dudley, you're doing too much. What are you doing? Dudley, come here. Dudley, can you move? You're not going to move, are you? All right, Dudley, that's fine. That's fine. Oh yes, it is time, guys. It's time for the live review. Let's get our beats going, man. Can't do this without the beats. Oh yeah, it's time. Grapple chat, baby, it's time. We're gonna find out what you guys thought about SmackDown today, December the 20th, 2019. This is crazy. Still last? No, there's one more SmackDown. There's one more SmackDown. Okay. Man, they really did bring something tonight. This had a weird feeling to it. I can't say I just liked it, but we'll get into it. We'll get into what I thought. Find out what you guys thought, though. If you would like to give me your review on SmackDown Live, or not SmackDown Live, but if you'd like to give me your live review of SmackDown, is the way I should say it, please type a number 1 in the chat. I'll be calling on everybody in alphabetical order. We got beats, man. We got background beats. We got a beautiful layout. There was no Roman. No Roman at all. I'm kind of glad about that, though, because they have gone a little hard with him lately. They have been showing him off a little too much for my taste. They need to slow build on him. They need to keep the slow build going, and it's working. As you can tell, the crowd is getting hype when they see him. They are loving his entrance. They're cheering him to the high heavens, man. They just gotta keep doing that. They can't put the pedal to the metal on Roman. And I know as much as they want to, I don't know how they're getting Vince to sign off on this, but somebody backstage is doing a brilliant job being like, Vince, stop. No, not yet, Vince. Come on. Because you know Vince wants Roman to be like the biggest. Alright, let's find out. This is a open forum. Anybody who wants to give their review, please type a number 1 in the chat right now. YouTube or Twitch. YouTube or Mixer, my bad. YouTube or Mixer. Type a 1 in the chat, and that will be your ticket in. Why to watch the show, Paul? You're gonna forget about the feud? That's not forgetting the feud. It's just Roman had to do something. Roman just wasn't around. That doesn't mean that it's over with. If you miss work for one day, does that mean you don't work there anymore? Does that mean your project is over? Nah, man, you're still employed. You're still there. You just missed a day of work. Maybe you were sick. Maybe you just weren't up to it. Maybe you had something else to do. You know? And Corbin should be in a number 1 contenders match. He's beat the big dog, and he's beat everybody. When's the last time Baron lost? When's the last time Baron Corbin took a loss, man? He should be in the title picture more than the Miz or Daniel Bryan. Out of everybody in this match, I would be complaining more about Daniel Bryan and the Miz themselves, because they both have lost matches against the Fiend. Baron Corbin never lost to the Fiend. He's never lost to Bray Wyatt. Well, maybe, but not during this current Bray Wyatt. So if there's anyone to complain about, it would be the guy who just fought for the title and lost, or the guy who just fought the Fiend, just fought Bray Wyatt and lost. Those are the two who probably shouldn't be listed as number 1 contenders. Baron Corbin is like tip top of the fight card right now in terms of wins and losses. Yo, radio. Oh my goodness, 40,000. What? Yo, I gotta click this. Can I click it? Can I click it? Oh no, I missed it. Why to watch the show, Paul? I remember that. Radio, thank you so much for the 250, the 250 embers, and then also the 40,000 sparks. Goodness gracious. Radio's out here killing it. Radio, thank you. background music too loud, or is it a good volume? So yeah, I think you're complaining about the wrong people if you think Baron Corbin is the odd man out of this. It's two people who just lost to the Universal title holder. Hey, I love it. Look, I look like a Yeti. I'm a Yeti, I'm a Yeti, I'm a Yeti. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. It does look a little weird, but there are two other people in that match who could, with a much more believable, or not, a much more understandable gripe that these other two are in this match over Baron. Baron hasn't lost to the Fiend. He hasn't lost to Bray Wyatt. Both of these other guys just lost to him. They're trying, man. They're trying to build him, but it's just, it's gonna take some time, and they gotta work, And this is a great way to build him, right? Put him in a #1 contenders match. If he wins, then he gets to fight the Fiend. I don't know. Like, look at what it's done for The Miz, and look what it's done for Daniel Bryan. These guys are like super top of the fight card now. Out of nowhere. Bray is elevating other people along with him. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Alright, so I guess it's just my review because nobody else is typing a #1 in the chat, so it's just me. Alright, make sure you guys participate in these shows. I'm doing these shows for you guys. I'm not doing these shows for my own health. I can tell myself what I feel about this all day. I want you guys' input, so hopefully in the near future I'll start getting a few more reviews in here, man. So, here we go. My review is... Oh, there's Mo. Alright, Mo. You can give your review. What's this background music sounding like, guys? Does it sound too loud or not loud enough, or what? Let me know about this background volume. Oh. Dang it, I can't click it. How do I click it? Do I just click on it here? How do I do it? I don't know how to do it. Dang it, I can't click it. I tried to click it. Dang it. I don't know how to... It's the right volume? Okay, thank you, Arsenio. Bigger than what he already is. I agree, man. Alright, so let's find out. What's up with Mo's idea of SmackDown? I want to find out what you liked. What did you like? What did you maybe not like? If you guys don't know what we're doing here, this is called Grapple Chat, and it is my review show. Salt? Can I click on the salt? Level 122? Holy moly. Radio, thank you so much, man. Let's find out what Mo thought. Okay, so what we're doing here is, this is called Grapple Chat. Grapple Chat is my review show that I do after every Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, NWA Power, every pay-per-view, all that stuff. So this is the #1 spot for you to check this stuff out and to give your opinion without having to pay anything to get it on the show or anything like that. What we do with these reviews is we ask people to tell what they liked, what they thought could have been better, and their overall score out of 10. So like a 6 out of 10, an 8 out of 10, 4 out of 10, whatever they thought out of 10. Radio with the Snowbot. Oh, I can see it's a Snowbot. It's actually a robot inside of a snowman. Dude, Radio, thank you. This is what it all comes down to right here. If a show can score a 7.75 as an average, so like let's say I give it an 8 and Mo gives it an 8. Then the overall average there would be an 8 because I add both of those scores together and I divide it by 2. So it'd be an overall 8, which would mean SmackDown would get a point tonight. If the overall, the average turns out to be less than a 7.75, then there is no point. That's why Raw and SmackDown are sitting at 1 point apiece, is because they've missed out. They have not done it. They have not done the dang thing the way that we're looking for. So that's what's going on here. As you can see, NXT is sitting at 4, AEW at 3, NWA at 3. Raw and SmackDown both at 1 point apiece for the season. The trophy next to NXT is because they won last season. The seasons run between major pay-per-views, so the last season was between the end of SummerSlam and the end of Survivor Series. This next season will be from the end of Survivor Series all the way to the end of the Royal Rumble. So whoever has the most points by the end of that will win another trophy or win their first trophy. We'll see. NXT is in the lead currently. So there you go. There you go. Here we go. So let me read what Mo said. Okay, SmackDown was good. Like how it started with promos with Daniel and Miz and Baron. I love Heavy Machinery. Match was good. Yeah, that was fun. Mandy Rose with Otis was good too. I liked the promo with Miz and Daniel. I thought they were gonna do more with the Mandy Rose and Otis thing. I thought that they were gonna be hugging, and then he was gonna look up, and there was gonna be some mistletoe above them. You know, that normal spot they do with the mistletoe. But I guess not. But you know, she got all wet with the sweat that he had. It was weird. So I don't know. Hopefully more will come of this, because I do like that dynamic between Otis and Mandy Rose. Like the promo with Miz and Daniel. Lacey match with Bayley and Sasha was good. Oh, and Dana, right? Yeah, I like that as well. Main event was good. I like they got the #1 contender next week for the Fiend title. 8.5 out of 10. Yo, Mo with the 8.5. It's a pretty dang good SmackDown, I'll say that. All right. I gotta give him the pizza. Mo. This pizza's for you, man. Thank you, Mo. Thank you very much. Miz and Morrison, no. People keep talking about that, and the more people talk about it, the more I don't want to see it, because you're limiting how cool his return could be. His return could be actually awesome, and they could do new things, or they could do the same old stuff. What do you think would be the best way to invest a brand new, high tier caliber talent? What would you do? What would you do? Let's say you sign somebody who actually is going to bring some star power to your brand. Do you immediately put him with somebody else who already does that? Or do you have him do something else? Do you have him lift up other people and build a more cohesive and a more awesome environment for stuff? Or do you go right all the way back to what happened years ago and attach him to somebody who already could pull a crowd, who already can cut good promos, who already can be a good superstar by himself? Do you just go right back? Or do you try to build something cool and new with other superstars and actually start bridging out and making it so that there are more credible threats on your roster? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that right away. Maybe later, but that's just like, oh hey, guess who's back? Oh my god, who's back? Dean Ambrose. Hey, let's put him right back in the Shield. Oh my god, Darren Young is back. Let's put him right back with Titus Worldwide. Oh my goodness, Bad News Barrett is back. Let's bring back the League of Nations with Rusev and Sheamus and all that. Like, do you see my point? Like, you're doing the same stuff over again. You're not utilizing brand new high caliber signees. You're rehashing the past, and it's just gonna be the same old stuff. Like, do something with the talent. Make new storylines. I don't think Morrison should even be on SmackDown with Miz at all. I think he should be on Raw. Raw needs that star power. Raw is severely lacking in star power right now. I know they have Rey Mysterio. I know they have AJ. These people are like, they're good wrestlers, but the star power is not, it's not that spark that they need. They need something to put them over the top, especially with Brock not showing up. Without Brock, it's just the Seth Rollins show. They have nobody else who's holding that spark. They're trying really hard with Kevin Owens, but it's coming off as like they have to do so much to get the crowd to get into it. Like he can't just come out here and talk and the crowd is into it. He has to do something crazy. He has to be bashing somebody's windshield or swearing at somebody or swearing at women or talking trash to, like, they need a big, huge talent. And right now they have that on SmackDown. They already got Miz, Daniel Bryan, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin. Like, they already got so much. Plus they have Sasha Banks. They have they're already working on Lacey. Like, they already have things going on. He doesn't need to be anywhere near the Miz. I think if Morrison shows up, and when he shows up, he should be on Raw, because that's where the star power is needed. Raw's the C show. Exactly. That's why I'm saying no Miz, no Miz and Morrison. It's just, it locks them up too quick, and it just rehashes the past. They need to start building new superstars, because if anything, if the last couple months have shown anything, it is that they have invested so much time in people who are just not entertaining. They're just not entertaining. They've spent so much time building up Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, Bayley, and look at where they got them. Just boredom. Intense boredom from every single one of those people. Building up Roman has been okay because they've done a slow build with him and it's going all right. But you just can't jump too far into it. They're jumping so quick into stuff now just to try to get something going, and that's their own fault. They pushed too hard with some people, and now they gotta deal with it. So no, I don't want Morrison anywhere near the Miz right now. The Miz is a superstar in his own right, and Morrison just needs to go to Raw and just start tearing stuff up over there. Make him a big deal. They already announced his signing, so if they wouldn't have said anything about him and just made him show up, then I would think, okay, they just don't have anything for him. They're just gonna try to ride the stardom. But the fact that they like made it a point to tell us, yes, we signed Morrison. To me, that means that they have something bigger planned for him besides just a surprise entry at the Rumble or stuff like that. I don't want him to be wasted on just quick cash grab or quick hype grab type moments. Knowing WWE wouldn't have Morrison take title off Brock. No, I don't want him to take the title. Who cares about the title? The title, like, one of the things that people need to dispel about the WWE is that if you have a title, you matter, and that, oh, it's making things happen. It's not doing anything for anybody. Do you think that Ray is a bigger star now because he's the United States champion? Do you think AJ is a smaller superstar now? Do you think that Shinsuke is any more or less lethal because he has the Intercontinental Championship? Titles are doing nothing for people, and arguably Bray would be just as popular as he is now without the title either. Titles are not the point, man. They can put a title on whoever they want, but it's about the investment. It's about the investment in a story, the investment in promos, the investments into that actual superstar. How many times you're going to see them, what type of rivalries they're going to have. It's not about the title. So I don't want him to have the title. I want him going after the title at all. What would that do for him? He's going to fight Brock and get smashed? Or maybe he beats Brock. Cool. Maybe eventually, but not right off the bat, man. Because then you make the Fiend mistake where, oh, hey, he's popular. Oh, let's put the title on him, and then it's like, where do you go from there? You're already at the top. And I don't think that they'll have that creative booking they have with the Fiend and with Bray Wyatt, because you don't have the Fiend and Bray Wyatt. You have Morrison. You're just, you skyrocket him to the top, and then he's just there, and there's nothing more. I think it'd be a gigantic mistake to just put him on top right away. So that's what I'm saying, man. Let him rock for a second. If he shows up, he should show up on Raw, and he should just be smashing people. Then maybe him and Aleister Black could have a feud, and he could hand Aleister's first loss on the main roster. Well, as a single superstar, because I'm pretty sure he's lost tag matches when they put him with Ricochet. That was weird. Hand him his first loss. Make Morrison look like a ultra star, because you know Aleister's been handing people losses. Do stuff like that to where he can slowly become a problem, and then have Seth start talking about him like, oh, this new guy thinks he's cool. He thinks he's here. He's gonna take my shine, or he's not a team player. I'm trying to change things around here, and he's trying to be just his own little superstar. We're gonna have to take care of that. Do stuff like that, and then build him slowly until he can get up there, and then have him maybe win the United States title. You put him right on top, and it's just over. It's like, oh, well, he just walked in with it. It would be cool, but it's just, take your time, man. Take your time. Give us a reason to care about this guy. Who's my pick for the Royal Rumble? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I hope we get returns at the Rumble, man, because if it's like last year's Rumble, I might be taking the Rumble off my favorite pay-per-views list, because last year was one of the most disappointing Rumbles, because it was just the people that I saw the previous Wednesday. It was like, oh, if you don't know who this is the girl from NXT UK. And it's like, dude, I know. I saw her 4 days ago. What was it, Sunday? Okay, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. I saw her 5 days ago. Like, and that was everybody. That was every single person. There was nothing surprising. I want surprises. Exactly. I want to see at least 5 surprises, alright? Because that's what makes the Royal Rumble something fun for all of us. We don't show up to watch the Royal Rumble to see the same guy we just saw on Friday. The guy we saw on Friday can win it, yes, but like, we're here to be like 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh, not 4, 3, 2, 1. Apollo Crews. Yay. Okay, this guy's getting thrown out in 3 seconds. Like, we don't show up for that. That's not what the Royal Rumble's about, man. Those people can show up. That's fine, but like, that's not why we're tuning in. We're tuning in to be like, yo, what? Oh my God, look, he's here. Oh. That's what we show up for. And last year it was like 2, 1, oh, if you don't know who this is her from NXT. Cool, yeah, I watched that. That's why I have the network. I'm surprising anybody. It would be cool if Goldberg came out and Matt Riddle came out and they actually had a face-off in the Rumble. That would be cool. But that would require an actual surprise. That would require an actual surprise. Rumble is like my favorite because it has that opportunity to really surprise and enthrall and for stuff to be set up for Mania, because you could come back at the Rumble, wrestle at Mania, and then be gone. Just be gone after that. Like, it's the possibility of something incredible happening that you'll just see like that once, and then at Mania, and that's it. And then just like a couple promos on Raw or SmackDown in between, and that's it. It gives you that like, yo, this is gonna be once in a lifetime, or once this year. It gives you that cool feeling, and that's why you don't show up to watch the Rumble to see the same people over and over again that you've seen all year. Jeff Jarrett? Jeff Jarrett, oh my goodness, dude. He was in the Rumble last year? I forgot about that. If he was, I forgot. Both of them get eliminated by Dolph. Yes. Yeah, they are pushing NXT, but I don't know. I don't know about anybody from NXT winning the Rumble. And if they do, would that mean they could challenge for the Raw and SmackDown titles? I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, back to my SmackDown review. We got a little sidetracked there, but I did enjoy this episode of SmackDown. I thought it was just a fun, kind of festive episode. I liked the presence and stuff like that. I like the street fight was actually okay. It had some good spots. I like that they raised the stakes with the ham. Sounds funny, raise the stakes with the ham steaks. I like I like Bayley and Dana Brooke facing off. I don't know what this is meaning for Dana because she hasn't won at all. I was expecting her to get like a surprise roll-up or something to push along this story, but she just lost again. She had a slightly longer match and a little bit better showing than last time, but I didn't really get why they did that. And then they had her at ringside for the next thing, and she didn't do anything. She just helped to pull Lacey off of Sasha later. There's really nothing going on there. The rest could have done that. So it was like, I just kind of didn't get that. It started out cool, but it kind of fell through it there at the end of that altercation. Seeing Carmella and seeing her smash Sonya basically, really strange. I would have liked them to have a little bit longer of a match because they got to build up this women's division, man. They can't just have like one woman destroying another one, and then because then you're just -1. You're not +1. You're -1 because now this person doesn't look legit anymore. That's not gonna make Carmella all of a sudden legit. So you're just -1 at that point because now you just made it look like Sonya doesn't deserve to even be in the ring. So you're -1. You're not +1 by making Carmella win in like 2 minutes. That's not +1. That's -1. You're making somebody look inadequate. Have them fight and have it go like 7 minutes. Then you're plus like 0.5 because they both look good and one just got the win. Not -1. You're downgrading your women's division by having people like Sonya Deville, who could be legitimately have a fighting chance against somebody like Bayley. You're just -1 credible female in your division. So I didn't like that at all. Give them a couple more minutes, man. Trim the fat somewhere else. And then the main event with the Miz and Daniel Bryan. I didn't like how on the same page they were throughout the match. Just to me, they should be like mortal enemies, and they should have had problems the whole match. I don't think that the Fiend just beating them up once is enough. Because look at what's happened to them throughout their careers. They've been beat up several times. If that was going to be the fulcrum for them to just immediately change and like people or just immediately be friends, they would have been friends already. They've been beat up several times. This is nothing new. It's kind of different. It's devastating, but I didn't like how they were just immediately like, oh, yes kicks together. Oh, we're doing the yes kicks at the same time. Oh, we win together. Oh, we like each other. Because now they got to fight each other next week. Now they have to like go to war for the #1 contendership, and now they're just not gonna be friends again. It's just so inconsistent. I don't like that. I wish they would have had problems throughout this match and barely eked out the victory. Maybe because of the Fiend's interference, and then that's what would set up the triple threat to find out who's gonna face the Fiend. Maybe the Fiend should have showed up in the middle of the ring during the match and just destroyed all of them. Or something like that, you know? Maybe right at the end, right when they're about to get the 3 count, the Fiend shows up and he just starts choking everybody out with the mandible claw, and then that could be the ending. I did not like that the Miz and Daniel Bryan were on the same page all of a sudden. They tried to sell it like they weren't with the promo, but then as soon as they got in the ring, it was a completely different story. So I didn't feel rewarded for paying attention. And that's one of my major gripes with WWE is that I don't feel rewarded for paying attention. So I gotta say, man, no. The main event did not really help me too much in this review. overall, was this a must-see show? I would say no. Nothing happened. Nothing happened that pushes anything forward. They announced a match that makes no sense. They announced a triple threat that makes no sense. The New Day made no sense. Sheamus cutting another promo, not showing up and not destroying anybody, didn't do much for me. There were some funny moments. The street fight was cool. It just, man, the lack of Bray really hurt it for me because they're still talking about him like he's there. Why not have him actually show up and do something instead of just laughing? I'll give it a 7.4. Give it a 7.4. That's my overall rating for this episode. 7.4. I thought it was serviceable, not must see, and just fun in places with some good variety of superstars that they mixed in. But once again, they're just lacking that spark, man. That spark was just not there. So there you go. That's my rating. So we got an 8.5. Let's get to it. Let's get to the overall. This is what you came for. This is what you want. You want to find out. Did they get a point or did they not get a point? Let's turn it up. Here we go. So we got an 8.5, a 7.4. That adds up to a 15.9. Divided by 2. 7.95. Yeah, dude, they got it. They did it. Wow, they were able to break the streak, dude. The streak was looking real bad. The streak was not looking good for them. I will tell you that. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Mo, for your review, because without you, they'd have been continuing the streak of scorelessness. Both the Young Bucks deleted their Twitter. I have no idea. I don't pay attention to stuff like that, really. I try to just watch the shows, man. I try not to stick too close to social media and all that stuff. It's been proven in studies. The closer you stick to social media and all that is just it leads to depression. It leads to, like, the more connected you are to more people, the less overall happy you are. It's really crazy, man. They've done hundreds of studies on this. So I try to keep myself off of social media whenever possible. It's fun here or there, but I'm not paying attention to what the Young Bucks do, man. Especially since I really don't, like, from match to match even, I don't really like the Young Bucks as much as I used to. They're so, like, how do I put it, man? I know as a craft, wrestling is repetitive, but it's just the way that their matches are repetitive gets to me. And I'd say once every 4 matches of theirs, I'm actually like, oh, that was cool. And then the other 3 times, I'm like, here we go again. Like, it just doesn't. They don't interest me as much as they interest other people. I'm not really into them too much. To me, it's like a gimmick fest. And the way that they wrestle, it makes it unbelievable. And they I feel like their style of wrestling makes it's kind of like okay, you really like, most people like grilled cheese sandwiches, okay? So like, let's say everyone pretty much knows how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. And then there's like these people who come along and they cut it into like they cut it into puzzle shapes, and then they sprinkle it with like confetti, and they make it really small, so you have to do it like you have to eat like 3 of them to be actually satisfied. And they never serve it with the traditional tomato soup. They serve it with like a weird green tomato salsa or something. Like, it just, after a while, it's like, dude, can you just please give me a grilled cheese sandwich? All right, can you stop with the small puzzly weird confetti? Can we just have a grilled cheese with a nice bowl of tomato soup? Like, this, the reason you started making grilled cheese, the reason you started liking grilled cheese, can we just get that? It's just so overdone, and it's so ridiculous, and it's so pretentious. Like, this is how you wrestle good. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not, because if that's how you wrestle good, you would have never started wrestling. You would have never started liking wrestling. It's just too much for me sometimes, man. So that's why I'm saying, like, every 4th match of theirs, I'm like, oh, that was really good. That was impressive, dude. Good job. Because it's just too much. It's just like it's like Michael Bay Transformers movies. It's like, dude, come on. What the heck? Now you're riding a dinosaur that's on fire, and Optimus Prime has 3 swords, and everything's blowing up, and a spaceship is slamming the city into the ground, and it's like, can I just like watch a movie about a story that makes sense? Can I just watch like a good movie, or do we have to blow everything up? Do we have to ride a dinosaur with 3 swords and slam the city into the ground with a giant beam in the sky and all this? Like, that's the Young Bucks to me. It's like, dude, you're not the best, okay? You think you are because you made up how to be the best. I've seen better matches than theirs in pretty much every wrestling show I watch, because there are people who wrestle and there are people who tell stories, and then there's them who are just like, oh, you're gonna kick out of 8,000 super kicks. You're gonna kick out of this flippy twisty thing that I just did, and I went through a table and I hurt myself and I'm injured for three weeks, and it's just not it's not the way that other people look at it right now. I know it's the hypest thing, but then you look at the crowd, and the crowd is just sitting there like, and they only pop for like the biggest spots where it looked like they could have killed themselves. It's over inundation, it's oversaturation of flippy weirdness. And it's just, and if it takes you 8 super kicks to put somebody down, maybe you suck at super kicks. Maybe that shouldn't be in your moveset. I know for a fact, if I'm fighting somebody, let's say I'm at the store and somebody cuts me off in traffic or whatever. They cut me off in the parking lot, and I'm like, all right, that's cool, whatever. He just wanted, it's holiday season, it's fine. Then he hops out of the car and he starts like throwing stuff at my car. He's like, what are you doing here? I'll be like, hey man, I'm sorry, whatever, it's cool, man. And then he like punches my window like Goldberg and busts my window. Then I'm gonna hop out. And then I hop out, and if I hit the guy and he doesn't do anything, and then I hit him again and he doesn't do anything, and I hit him again and he doesn't do anything, and then I hit him again and he doesn't do anything, and then I hit him again and he doesn't do anything, maybe I'm gonna do something else. Maybe I'm gonna kick somebody low, or maybe I'm gonna like try to hop on his back and start choking him out or something. If it takes you 8 finishers to finish someone, you should be rethinking your moveset. If it takes you 5 punches to the face to get a reaction out of somebody, maybe your punches don't matter. Maybe you're not good at punching people. I don't understand how you're good at wrestling if you can do 8 finishers and the guy doesn't stay down. How does that make you good? It should take 1. That's why it's called a finisher, not a delayer of the match ending. It's not called a delayer. So I'm sorry to go off on a tangent, but it's something that just, it gets on my nerves every single time, because it's like they're seen as the best tag team in the world now. And it's like, no, dude. No. It's because they've created this mythos around what makes a good wrestler, and you have to accept it to be accepted into their circle of like, oh, you know wrestling. No, I do know wrestling, and I know what made me a fan of wrestling. It's The Undertaker, Tombstone, 1, 2, 3, Choke Slam, 1, 2, 3, Last Ride, 1, 2, 3, Goldberg Spear, 1, 2, 3, Jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, Shawn Michaels Super Kick, 1, 2, 3. Leaping Elbow, 1, 2, 3. Macho Man, elbow off the top rope, 1, 2, 3. Military press, Ultimate Warrior, 1, 2, 3. Leg drop, Hulk Hogan, 1, 2, 3. Once you see it, it's over. That's a good wrestler. That means that's the story, man. You got to stop him from doing that. If there's no reason to stop somebody, why would you ever try to stop somebody from doing a super kick? Why would you ever stop the Young Bucks from doing a super kick? Why? You wouldn't. Because it's not going to hurt. There's no stakes there. It's not like, oh, the match is over. It's just like, oh, cool. Now you get to rest on the mat for a little bit. So yeah, I don't really follow them. So I don't know if they got off of Twitter. Hopefully they can go hang out with Dana Brooke or something. Dana Brooke can help them to simplify their moveset a little bit and start actually bringing some like stakes to their moveset. Because man, it's like until that Meltzer driver hits, it's just negligible if they're ever going to win with anything they do. Fake punching thing? What fake punching thing? I gotta go by. Slinky Rock, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. You know the NBA guys? What? Try peanut butter Kit Kats? No, I haven't. I have not tried them. Have not. Ministry Taker versus the Fiend, dude. It would be awesome. It would be. The Dark Order attack? There was fake punching in that? I mean, there's always fake punching, right? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I watched it. I saw the beatdown a little bit. I was like, oh, you're ending it with a beatdown, and then I was like, oh, cool, yo, they're gonna show that Hangman Page is now a member of the Dark Order. That's gonna be cool. And then they didn't show that, so I was like, 3 faces of Wyatt at the Rumble, maybe 2. That would be cool. I could see that. I could definitely see that happening. Brothers of Hurt. Oh yeah, man. I don't know if Bray should be teaming up with anybody, especially not anybody that big. I could see him bringing in like a smaller level talent to be like a protege type of thing, but I don't know about Undertaker. I feel like that might take some of the shine off. Could be cool though. Be cool like for a one-off. Exercise Wyatt? Oh, the Muscle Man? The Muscle Man Wyatt. Yeah, that could be cool. That could be cool too. So, there you guys have it. Grapple Chat. It's in the books. Thank you guys so much for being part of the festivities here. We're not done on Mixer, but we are done on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you'd like to continue hanging out with us, we're going to be doing some other stuff over on Mixer here. So, it is Mixer. Here, I'll put it in the chat for everybody. Let's see. Gotta spell it all out. All right. It is mixer.com/grittyurbansaga. Don't worry, I'm putting it in the chat so you guys can just see it. There you go. There's the link. Super duper thanks to everybody who hung out. Thank you for everybody who just talked about wrestling. That's what's up. And I will catch YouTube on most likely Monday, maybe before that, but just make sure you click subscribe and click that little bell icon, and make sure you set that to all. I don't upload a whole lot of videos. I don't try to spam people's inbox. So when you do see an upload or a notification from me, normally that means that I'm online or that I just played a game that I really like and I want you guys to see how it turned out, or what happened that was cool. So get it together, guys. Get your subscription. Click subscribe and then click the bell and then click all notifications. That way you'll know next time that I'm online. And I will catch you guys next time. Pretty urban. But Mixer, I'm still staying on, okay? Mixer, we're not going anywhere. Just YouTube. All right. Dudley, what do you... All right. That was Grapple Chat.